Welcome back to Secrets Between the Stars. It's been a minute, but we're back. My name's Corey, I'm your host and GM. Let's go around this way and introduce our players and characters. You first. Yep.
Okay.
Are you going to flip them off?
Fun fact.
Get the blurring ready.
Hello, my name is Sully. I play Chip, the galaxy's favorite little robot. Fun fact about Chip. Chip has recently taken up a new hobby that he finds that he's found himself rather unenthused. Stop laughing! I'm not did the funny part yet. Rather unenthused. I'm gonna go.
Oh, hype train.
Thank God.
Yeah, we earned that. We earned that.
Have you ever had a dream and you could? This is my nightmare.
Hype train. We're at level 6.
Whoa!
We're at level 6 hype train.
It's broke the screen.
Wait, we've never been at level 6.
The screen is broken.
Are you serious?
I'm fixing it.
He's fixing it. He's fixing it.
I kind of want to get on the Twitch chat on my phone and get some of these excellent emotes that are going to come from this hype train.
You get emotes?
I can't even. There's so many things that I cannot see who started the hype train.
Wait,
so
what?
Who do you think?
I assume it's Colby. Yeah,
Colby!
he just said the words I broke it, so that's Colby.
Keidas, and who do you think?
So it's disgusting.
Well, thank you, Colby.
Colby!
Well, we're at a level 6 hype train, which means 1 for each of us. But if we get to level 7, that means one of us gets 2. So as a reminder,
GT got the sub.
as a
Who else
reminder,
got sub? Silver Knight.
Silver.
Wait,
Knight.
he's here?
as a reminder,
He's a frozen.
hype trains, whatever level we end at is how many hero points or villain points that we give out. So if you want to support the show and support us as well, keep on giving out bits and things from the hype train. It's a huge help and we greatly appreciate it. So
Gary. Be part of the train. Gary Train.
Oh, guys, sync your
Gary Train, that's ridiculous. You can't be a whistle in the middle.
it's a circle track.
That's
it's a circle
absurd.
Oh, here, try again. Let's try again.
track. One more time. There
This
it
is a robbery. Everybody running.
That's the Wild West, baby. Who are you? What's your character's name?
I love improv. My name is Sully. I play Chip, Galaxy's favorite little robot. Fun fact about Chip.
we got it
he
this time.
recently picked up a hobby that he had up until this point experienced only virtually. And so he thought that his skills would translate, and they didn't. That hobby was ping pong. Who is he playing with? I don't know.
Hi there. I'm Logan. I play Doc, the Kasatha Nanoscience Bounty Hunter. Fun fact, Doc's super good at ping pong. And it's because he's got 4 arms.
I did this?
No, he's done this before.
I've done this many a time.
You have to start making him go before you. Yeah.
Fun fact, I'll
Piggybacks.
never go first. But,
It's the ends of the tables. Them's the rules.
yeah.
That's the law of this land that we've set.
There's
Unless
nothing
you want me to
preventing
play
you
Chip
from going
for a
like
day.
this, pointing at somebody.
Unless we do a body swap episode where everybody plays different characters.
That would be wild.
I've thought about that and how to mechanically do it, and then I got a headache thinking about it, so we're not doing one.
Clem would get to experience being tall.
I think Dungeons and Daddies did a pretty good body swap episode, but they're the only one I've seen do a good body swap episode, and so it would
That
require
was
me just
definitely the
copying them.
exception, not the norm, I think, to
Right.
attempts on that
Proves
trait.
the rule.
Anyway, check out Dungeons and Daddies.
Who are you?
Hey,
You
who
are
played that character who's
you?
really good at ping pong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about you.
Wait, hang on. Aren't you?
Hey. My name's Gary. I play Aster, the redacted Solarian. And fun fact about Aster, he can fly. In an effort to
you know that?
improve his
Did you
flying
know?
speed, his maneuverability, he's recruited his good friend Valia. And
Did you know about this?
You should know.
Yes,
this too.
and
he's recruited his good friend Valia. You can set to stun, just like kind of Star Trek rules. And instead of clay pigeons, just real Aster. So he just flies as fast as he can and see if Valia can tag him or not
How did
in an
I
effort
know?
to improve himself.
kids don't do that at home.
Nope.
Fun fact
Don't
about
nerf for nothing.
it's your birthday.
Birthday!
Birthday! Happy birthday, Gary.
Fun
Birthday!
fun
For your
fact
birthday,
about-
we got a level 6 hype train.
Fun fact about my friend Marcus, It was his birthday 2 days ago.
We're splitting it. We got you each 3 levels of a hype train.
All right.
Hi, I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the Raxolite envoy, and I guess captain of this crazy crew. What am I anymore? And
I just like have this crazy crew.
Clem is going for an identity crisis.
Can't take us anywhere.
Coming this summer.
It's all of you in the freezer aisle with a pee bag on your head.
With the what?
Have you seen that image where it's the lady that...
Frozen peas.
Don't
Not
get them mixed up.
Sorry, you're
not
shopping
urine.
it.
It's peas.
Oh, thank you, Azatog. I got a villain point.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, we're frozen again. I can't see.
3 remaining.
Whoa,
All points
it's back.
spent on
Success.
Clem will be refunded.
Whoa.
Anyways,
Whoa.
Clementine is not good at chess. She doesn't have the patience for it. Strategy is not her thing. She prefers deception, so she would much rather play poker.
Yeah.
That's my fun fact.
You said it with such aggression and like vitriol.
Poker.
Poker. I barely know her.
You did what in his cup?
Who are you, please?
Who are you, please?
We've all
What
been
are
having a
those?
lot of
It's
fun
called?
tonight.
It's
Those are
a
the
cat
emotes.
walking and a green man.
There's a putter.
I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the KL operative sniper.
That's it.
My fun fact is that Valia is thinking of getting another tattoo.
Another. Interesting.
That is
Gonna be a spider this time?
That was actually what I was thinking if
Yeah.
anybody wanted to ask, but
Well, fellas, the hype train
she's
has
still
ended.
thinking about it, and it's not confirmed.
So you all get 1 hero point. I get a second villain point.
I thought you
Thank
were already at 3.
No, I'm at 2 now.
that one's for Marcus.
Go fish.
That was the guy from Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, it actually was.
What's up?
That was he did the voice of Wreck-It
Yeah.
Ralph. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses.
That's me.
Double straight.
So we're talking about Alan Tudyk. Is that what I'm
We're
getting?
pivoting so hard.
Okay,
My name's
'cause
Corey. I'm your
I
host.
missed
and
everything
G-
except you saying Wreck-It Ralph.
My name is Corey. I'm your host and GM. And my fun fact is that if Pepper were to have access to our current day YouTube, she would have watched all of Did You Know Gaming's videos, including the ones that are fall asleep compilations.
Nice.
Which one of us would be most likely to be a VTuber?
A VTuber?
I feel like VTuber would be Valia. Clem would just be herself.
I thought you were talking about people at this table, but my answer was still Marcus.
I was gonna say Clem would be a VTuber because she could have several different accounts and VTuber like personas.
She would be one of those absolute disasters online that has a bunch of like sock puppet accounts and starts fights with
Each other,
with the
absolutely.
accounts
Oh,
in the
yes.
comments.
including in your own DMs.
Yeah.
just to, like make it look
Artificial beef.
authentic.
Yeah.
Aster would make one of those My Littlest Pet Store drama series on YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Like the
No,
Littlest
would-
Pet Shop are like the characters.
You know, I knew you would know.
I'm sorry, it's for boys. It's the Lego ones where you
Did
do
you ever
stop
watch the
motion
trashy
Lego.
Barbie
Oh.
one?
Yes.
Yes!
Oh my gosh. This
go,
is so
dude.
I just
funny.
thought Aster would take selfies of himself at different places, being like, "Went to the gym today," and never
it's like-
posts a single video.
It's
You
the
would be
same
an-
photo every time, like the same pose.
You would just be a space Instagram influencer. That's
space
all you-
It's like all of the My Littlest Pet Shop characters cheating on each other.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I used to like play scenarios like that with my Littlest Pet Littlest Pet Shop.
Oh, it was high
thing.
drama.
Like kids come up with the craziest plot lines for playing with their toys.
Where we were last week was
Excuse me, I'm hanging out with my friend Violet.
where we were last week. The party was in the desert. This is the easiest recap I've ever had to do. You guys did a bunch of random encounters in the desert, concluding in you guys going to.
Clip it.
Audio listeners only.
This is a visual medium.
So he cut me off, excitedly showed me your headband you were gonna put on, and then went to put it on and it snapped.
It's
After
3 years
seasons.
old.
Yeah, that is like
It
the
is
one.
3 years old and made of paper.
Well done.
We'll repair it and it'll be better.
I'll just say, well,
We'll
it's, the
rebuild
other
it.
side has already done a similar thing, and it's been taped with like just Scotch tape.
We have the
so it's
technology.
You guys did random encounters.
Please.
Guys, it's 7:30.
I tried. I didn't mean to.
We have to start the episode.
I didn't mean
Solid.
to. Thank you. I will still be here. I'm gonna.
We did some random encounters
Yay.
in the desert.
In the desert, and it concluded with a big fight with 2 flying monsters that are normally part of a swarm, and doing like 7d10 or 17d6 damage to Clem and to Aster.
Good thing it's bad.
Notably, they sent Cassandra off to go see if Astra is still in town or not. They're waiting for her to come back to her gem. We now find the party post this little fight, standing around their kind of trashed campsite. What are you guys doing now?
Does anybody need medical attention?
Me.
Cool. Let me get right on that.
Got burned.
How are you?
I could use a little bit.
Okay. Well, make sure I don't crit fail on this medicine.
Alright.
I did not, so you're gonna get. What level are you?
12.
So you'll both get 43 HP, and if that boils you over, it goes into your stamina.
Okay.
Excellent.
Where's the calculator? There it is.
We'll have to roll separately for both.
Well, he's going to be kind of keeping watch right now just to make sure nothing else appears.
It's fair. Smart. What's Chip up to?
Hello. My hat is fixed. Chip initially after the fight ran away.
Yes.
Because he was scared at the end of the fight. So he would actually no. We had a scene where he came back and you gave him. Oh, well, he gave him a sleeping bag. He's in the sleeping bag. Done.
Done. Easy. You guys heal, patch yourselves up, get yourselves feeling a little better. The night passes, nothing else of note happens. You can actually get a little bit of sleep. Not enough to be a long rest. You can short rest if you would like to get any of your HP and stamina and abilities back that way.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
But we do have one more day in the random encounter table.
Let's go. Is it only one?
It's only one. Last one.
We only saved one for today?
Yeah.
That's
You
a-
did like 6, like a lot the last few.
Yeah.
It's time we get back to
Bummer to only
plot.
do one.
I need one more roll of a D6 and one more roll of a D4.
Whose turn was
I'll
it?
do the D6.
Oh, ladies.
Ladies.
Is it, D6 and D4?
Yep.
Okay, that's
Whee! 3 on the D6.
3 into 2. You guys begin traveling. You have currently, as a reminder, charred inside of the RV, no windows on the right-hand side, and it's a miracle it's still running after all of that.
That's how we like it.
You guys are driving through. I assume Valia is the one driving. As you are going through, it seems like a fairly clear day until it seems to be getting darker, but not above you, more so in front of you. As Valia, you see that there is a massive sandstorm rapidly approaching. There's no real way to avoid it now. Your best way is to try to pilot your way through this.
Hey guys, there's a sandstorm coming. You better roll up the window.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Actually, your options here are you can try to drive through if you would like, or if you want, you can try to batten down the hatches before it gets there, and you just have to end up losing a day from how much of the sandstorm there is. That is up to you.
If I quickly look around where we are, does it look like there's any, like, caves or something where I could kind of pull the RV in for shelter?
Give me a survival check.
Survival.
Is that no?
It's a natural 1.
Okay. With an
Guys, we should drive straight through. We'll be fine.
Valia turns around. Here it comes!
No, you do not see any caves. So, would you like to try to batten down the hatches and stay, or would you like to try to drive through?
Guys, I think driving through will be fine. Does anybody else want to disagree with me?
You ever been through a sandstorm? I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you. Your silence was very reassuring, Valia.
Yeah, I don't think we've had many sandstorms on the ring.
We're from the city.
Well,
Not a lot of sand.
then no. I
There
don't
was that
think...
one song though, but
Don't be Darude.
Do-do-do-do.
I'm gonna start getting tarps to put up
Okay.
on the
so
windows.
you guys are batting down the hatches. You're not driving through.
Yes.
I'm trying to see how long my nanite structures can stay up. Because if, like, I can put just a wall along the windows instead of having to worry about them.
You just hear the soft sound of a game of Pong being played on Chip's tummy screen.
You guys.
It's computer versus computer.
it's basically a screensaver.
Instant architect.
Are your nanotypes big enough that you could just create like a dome around the RV?
Not a dome. A ladder up to 30 feet long, a door 10 by 10, 10-foot radius hemispherical shelter, or a 5-foot wide bridge that spans up to 40 feet. Basically, I could just put the bridge on its side against the windows.
Yep, I let you do that.
And it has hit points and hardness, so
All right.
Okay.
that would be what I could do for one side of the RV.
Anything else? Anyone else want to try to prep anything? I'll tell you now, something's gonna happen regardless, and you can lessen whatever could happen if there's more prep work put in.
Yeah. I'd say let's the one side that you can do, let's face the RV that way, so it's the most sheltered side, and then we can just make sure that the front and the back of the RV is secured enough.
Yeah.
Can I make a survival check to see if that would make us more vulnerable to tipping from the wind?
Yes.
While he's doing.
No, it's another nat one. No. We have a hype train.
Why not?
Thank you, Colby. Thank you. Shout out, Colby.
Yes,
That guy's cool.
Well, there you
it's
go.
4 times better. It's for a total of 19.
Total of 19. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's unlikely.
Okay.
How many windows do we have right now?
Currently, so the side that got blown out was the side that did not have the kitchen side. On like if you're standing in the back looking at the steering wheel, the very back, on your right hand side was like the couch and like a little table, and there was just kind of mostly window. On your left hand side is the kitchenette, a lot of cabinets. So there's like one window above the sink that's there, and then there's one to the right behind where the driver's seat is. So you've got like 2 windows essentially on that side that are like still intact.
Okay, and then how many are uncovered now with the wall put up?
With the wall put up, how long did you say it was?
It could
40
be
feet?
up to 40 feet.
Okay,
there
so
should
that
be-
entire side is good because your windshield is also still intact. So you've sealed that right side.
Okay, so for all intents and purposes, we don't have any unsealed windows right now.
Right.
Okay. That was the only thing I was thinking of, so I don't know if
Is the engine in any danger from all the sand? I don't know nothing about engines.
do I know anything about engines? Engineering. Aha! 3 times better.
Hey,
That's
Chip.
also a
It's meant to
19.
be.
Do I know
Chip, you
anything
do
about
some
engineering?
research?
Nice! That's the sound of Chip winning a game of Pong.
Good job, buddy.
Engineering, it does so. The very little engineering that you do know, this does not seem. This is clearly not as airtight as a starship. Like there are clearly vents and everything that can go out there. So I mean, it's depending on how you angle it, more sand would get in the engine less than the other ways. But you can't. You cannot conceivable way to make it as like airtight as possible.
This is presumably an internal combustion engine. It's not a jet. We're probably fine.
I don't know how this works.
All right. Anyone else doing anything else? So far, currently, did you put the tarps on outside or no?
I don't have tarps.
I would probably do so in vain as I see the nanite wall forming around me and go, oh, I forgot you could do that.
Okay,
What
so
if we attach the tarp like a little bit under the engine, wrap it around there so sand doesn't go up into it?
I like it.
It will come in handy if I start doing that.
all right, you kind of wrap the underside of the RV so that, and I assume the front as well, where the grill is, so that way less sand gets in, and you have that part sealed off. So, sandstorm finally hits. Takes you guys like an hour or so to put that all together, and in that time, you see that sandstorm is rapidly approaching. You get inside, and you just hear winds are pelting. Sand is hitting it at just intense miles per hour. you feel the car with the tarp underneath it, the way you've angled it. It's now better than it would have been, but it does get some wind motion. You feel the RV moving a little bit with the sand itself. I need you guys to roll me a d4, and we'll divide whatever you get by 2, and that's how many days extra you now have in the desert.
You want to roll
So we're
it?
just
We
sliding.
are doing more than one.
You rolled the one that gives you more.
Yes.
You roll.
So roll me a d4.
4.
4. So you get, we'll try and get in half. You get 2 extra days out in the desert now.
I got exactly what I wanted.
You
Christmas came
maximize.
early this year.
So, you guys have now, as the sandstorm finally dies down, you guys have been in there for like 8 to 9 hours. It is an intense sandstorm. As the sandstorm lets up and you're able to see the sky once again, you spend a bunch of time disassembling where your nanites are and like cleaning off the tarp and engine, and as well as burying, like your RV got buried in the sand, digging that out. You do notice you are not exactly where you were before, but based off of where the stars are currently aligned, you're able to tell still roughly where you are. So, you have 2 extra days out in the desert now. So, with that, the night comes and passes once again. I need somebody to roll me a d4 and roll me a d6.
And then the Marcus Wombo
The
combo
fellas.
for the last day.
Okay, yeah.
4 on the d6.
4 into 3. You guys are driving through, nothing happens, but I need you to roll me again.
Nope.
1 on the d6.
4 on the D4.
1 into 4. You guys are driving down, and in the distance, on the horizon, you see a familiar little dune buggy with a little gray man has the hood of it flipped up, and you can just kind of see his feet dangling off to the side.
Squirt, we gotta stop!
Okay, if I'll pull over.
You pull over and he's in the engine working. You hear like a little radio playing some music. And then as you guys pull up, you see pulls out like a massive gun the size of him. And he goes, "Oh, hey, fellas," and then pockets that and it's gone. And he goes, "Hey, what are you guys doing out here?"
Traveling? Are you okay? What's up with the buggy?
Well, and he kicks the tires. He goes, "She's getting a little sandy for her tastes. You guys see that whole sandstorm a little while ago?
Oh, yeah.
It kind of got me pretty good here, so I'm kind of stuck. You guys be able to help me out?"
Do
He
we
just
have
needs to
do we
get out
have
of the
a hitch?
sand.
He needs to get out of the sand. He's got a little bit of sand in where the oil goes, and I gotta get that out. But I got some oil I can put in there.
Do we have a hitch? We could maybe tow it.
You check the RV.
we have a
Sure, we
hitch?
can pull
I don't know if we have a hitch.
I'm sure we can check a rope. But at the same time, that looks like a small buggy. Aster, do you think you could just like move it?
Okay, and I start doing my calisthenics for the next 5 minutes.
All right, if you want to try after 5 minutes.
I'm gonna make the bridge again, but as a ramp at the front of the tire. Is it back wheel or front wheel drive?
He's front wheel drive.
Then I'll put it at the front. Like try to wedge it under the tires as best I can.
All right. As you're doing your calisthenics and you fashion this bridge, you see him take out like where the entire oil container and dump out all of the sand, and then he refills it with oil again. And he goes, "All right." He gets in the car. He goes, "Let's try this." Aster, give me an athletics check with advantage.
Athletics.
Because I did my calisthenics.
You did your
Yay!
calisthenics.
That's why. Definitely not Doc's help. but
No.
I appreciate you. And with the dice that lovely Riley got me for my birthday. The first roll.
Happy birthday.
The very first roll is a
it-
10, so that's
Okay.
not bad.
Not the third nat one.
Average dice.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah!
There it
Birthday
is.
dice.
Birthday dice. So for a total of 42.
With a total of 42, you shove the dune buggy, and it goes flying off the ramp. And you see Squirt has his goggles out, and he's just waving them in the air crazy. As it lands, he does like a full 360, and then drives back up. And he goes, "Well, thank you, fellas."
That's the importance of stretching. You gotta make sure that you don't pull anything, you know?
And he goes, "I know." He climbs on the roof and just does like yoga pose for a second. And he goes, I know him." And he goes, "All right, well, tell you what, next time I got any new inventory, 15% off any of your purchases."
Oh, thanks.
That sounds wonderful.
You got any interest in a haunted radio?
I mean, you say it like that.
All right. Doc will go and get the one radio he saved from the horrible day of radio nonsense and bring it out.
Ooh, it's a little broken, but...
Watch out if it makes you salute.
He goes, okay, interesting. And he pulls out one of those like little things that they use for diamonds, and he like pulls that out to look at it, and he goes, nasty curse, yes. He'll take that, he puts it in the trunk, and he goes, how much are you looking for?
No one looking. I just can't use it.
Oh, well, here, and he gives you 500 credits. He goes, I can give you something.
Thank you.
Well, this is a huge win for Squirt today, personally. So, thank you, fellas. I've got a feeling there's some business I need to take care of, so I'll see y'all later, okay? And he jumps in and he drives off, and you hear his little horn blowing off once again. And with that...
Doc,
Yeah.
are you telling me that we've been driving with a haunted radio?
I
this
think it
entire
only
time?
works in a group.
Yeah, and it was pretty busted. We argued about it for a bit, but
I'm not concerned that it was broken. I'm concerned that we had something haunted with us, and it sounds like a nasty curse.
To be fair, it's not the first curse item that we had as a group.
That was my reckoning.
yeah, to be fair, we
It
survived
was
the hilt.
It was only haunted by the spirit of independence.
The sun sets.
Maybe we'll have some better luck out here with that gone.
Sun sets on another beautiful day in the desert. Night comes and goes. You guys have opportunity for another short rest. I don't think you super need it, though. And now we once again are on the final day.
Come on,
Of the
Marcus.
desert.
Marcus, roll a sandstorm. Marcus, roll a sandstorm. Marcus, roll a sandstorm.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Be in your home.
A little bit of a Kevin there.
All right. That is a 1 on the D4 and a 3 on the D6.
Rats.
It could be rats.
Oh.
I swear.
You
Be a
guys,
bunch of birds.
you guys are driving down.
Save me.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
I think you got it.
Marcus, what'd you do?
Oh.
What have you done?
It was the radio.
It's the radio.
The radio was protecting us from whatever this
Bless
is.
you.
Thank you.
Yes, you get 4 more of those.
Okay. So anyway, it's a normal day. It's a normal day and everything's fine. As you guys are driving, nothing really of note happens. The day passes, it turns to night, and you can kind of start seeing signs of civilization. Off on the horizon, you see lights from New Keidas. It's meaning you are fairly close, since there's no like city lights that would add too much light pollution, but there is plenty of magic arcana lights, as well as just like campfires and lanterns and things like that. So you guys kind of stop for the night, begin setting up your tent, and Valia, make me a perception check.
All right. Okay. I think that was an 18.
Yeah,
right?
I think so too.
That was an 18 plus 26. It's math. 44.
44. Phenomenal. Chip, also make me a perception check.
He doesn't trust my perception.
No, I do.
Now let's get ready. He says 7 on the dice.
7.
7.
Chip has been playing Pong, so.
I'm in 7.
Oh my god. 28.
20. Okay. What are you two doing while camp is being set up?
Well, so for our camp, we each have our own tents.
Yeah, you got your own little tents and like little sleeping bags for
Alright.
whatever's left after being torn up.
At this point, Chip would have created a little bedtime ritual for himself as he rolls out slowly his new sleeping bag, and he sets it out really nicely, and then he like sits down in it, and he kind of tests laying down a couple of times, but fully like straight like. And he's like, okay, good. And then he will take a little picture of Pepper and I'll put it right next to his bedside. And then he'll take one Sudoku sheet that he has filled out and then erased and then filled out every single night for this trip. It's like his little practice
That paper
sheet.
must be so worn.
And he'll set it next to him on his bedside. And then he'll get inside his sleeping bag and then he'll lay there for a minute. And then eventually He'll get on his wrist communicator and he'll start texting Pepper. She cannot receive this text. There is no internet connection, but he'll still be texting his girlfriend.
All right, I'm gonna say you three have gone to sleep for the night. You guys are just out. It's Valia's watch out right now.
2 hours.
2 hours. It's within these 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say that if it had only been like an hour or two since we'd stopped, then Volley would have kind of probably set up a tent or something real quick, and then probably would have, I'd say, climbed up like the little ladder on the back of the RV and just kind of hanging it out at the top for a little bit, kind of unwinding for the night before heading back into bed.
As you are unwinding and sitting up on the top, you see, like right near the base of the RV, what looks like a large, like blow up beach ball roll by, like massive, like 3 feet tall, rolls by, and it rolls around to the side where the camp is.
Put the flask away. I think Volley kind of just like stares at it blankly for a moment, kind of unsure whether or not she's like in a waking dream. Like, did I fall asleep? What is this? Pinch herself a little bit and kind of listening for everybody else. Sounds are everybody's asleep.
As you're listening, and with that 44 perception, you hear, and then Chip, right next to your tent, you hear what is the very distinct sound of like a grizzly bear letting out a groan and like a puff of breath.
I hold my little sleeping bag closer.
And as Valia, as you look out, you see in the center of your camp there are 3 full-grown grizzly bears. One of them is actively juggling 3 little balls. One is on that beach ball you saw just a moment ago, just rolling back and forth. And the other one has an entire torch, and it's trying to put it into its mouth.
Bear circus! Everybody wake up! There's a bear circus in our camp!
I'm out. I'm out.
You bump it, and you see that bear that you heard just a moment ago is the one juggling, and the groan was it trying to make sure it's catching all of the balls.
What's up?
Circus bears, wake up! I don't know what's happening.
I think I've had this dream before.
Wait a second.
As you're yelling that out, the one that's trying to hold onto the torch stops and pulls it out, and then pulls out a second torch from behind it, looks at the one juggling, and begins throwing it at them. As that one is catching the balls, it's throwing the balls back and forth, and they're just catching them, throwing them back and over and over and over again. So you're still waking up. Doc went back to sleep. Are you awake and out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just stunned.
As that's happening, Aster, are you out of the tent yet, or are you still in the tent?
I am out of the tent.
All right, you
in
get
disbelief.
You go out of the tent, see all of the circus shenanigans happening. Chip, the one that was on the ball, you see reach behind its back, has a just little bag of boiled peanuts and hands it to you. Then begins to roll away over a dune, and then the 2 that are juggling begin throwing them back and forth and are following behind it.
Wait,
and
do you take tips?
And as it covers over the dune, the music you hear just slowly fades away.
Chip looks into the light and says, "This is my new favorite day."
So that really happened, right? I'm not dreaming?
You saw it too, right?
Yeah.
I
What?
eat the boiled peanuts. I
Take-
shove them in my CD-ROM.
Tastes like a pretty good boiled peanut.
So,
It's just like mush.
did
Who tried-
Volley goes to look at the cans of food we had for dinner and make
Yeah.
sure they're not expired.
No, they're good. Everything's still good.
Who trained the bears?
Why are they here?
Would you like a
Were
boiled
they
peanut?
like Gizmo's
No, I'm
friend?
okay.
Like, sapient bears? Or were they wild bears
You got
that were
it?
trained?
Yum.
Do you still need to chew it for you?
I don't think I am capable of that. I just kind of
Yeah, he's dozing.
insert it in there.
It's a little concerning that he didn't wake up when somebody was screaming about bears.
Unless, of course, it's just so normal for him that he just slept right through it.
I go and I peek into Doc's tent, and I hold up a little bit. Would you like a boiled peanut?
Yes, I would.
That's for you.
I was hoping to give them some money or something. That was a pretty good show.
What? You guys
Circus bears.
talking about Yo-Yo, Cherry, and Dennis?
You know them?
I-
No, I don't know them.
Okay.
I've never
keep
seen
doing
such
this?
nonsense in my life.
How did you come up with
And
those
I
names?
figured, I took like a college course in improv. I figured if they
Add
were
more
really
improv to your
threatening
sheet.
bears, Aster would do something. And if Aster did something, Clem would yell loudly and mock it, and that's when I would know to stand up.
Does that mean you think I'm a good judge of character?
Absolutely.
Yes, and
See, Chip gets it. That's pretty good boiled peanut.
As Doc winds back
yes,
down.
and
That
I have a gun.
What was your major?
I dropped out.
Oh,
Yeah.
what were you going for?
Psychology.
That
You know,
makes
that
sense.
fits. That makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
far too close to
Wait,
home.
how did you... Are you actually a doctor?
We've been over this. It ain't polite to ask a man if he's really a doctor. It's like a lady in her age.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
the night passes, no more bears, no more circus, and the evening is over. You guys are now. That's it. That's the entire encounter.
What did you want?
You got a bag of
Bobo,
boiled
Cherry,
peanuts.
And Dennis.
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
Yo-Yo, Cherry, and Dennis go off into the night. You never hear from them again, and then you die.
It's canon, he said it.
Yep.
Oh, sad.
Oh my gosh.
The morning comes, and you guys start heading off once again towards New Keidas.
Fellas, I need to ask again. Did you see the bears last night?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
And,
dreaming.
and
We saw
Doc
them.
was making fun of the fact that we were like, have you seen that before? By making up names.
Okay.
I'm still eating boiled peanuts.
Doc, you're such a man of conviction that you said their names so confidently that I'm like, you know them personally.
That's the key to it, is you just gotta say it proudly. You know, if people think you know what you're talking about, they'll just assume you're correct.
How much do you not know what you're talking about?
That puts so much into question that I'm not comfortable with.
Medically, I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Stuff on Karth, I'd say I'm about 70-30. 70-30. Magic? Not a snowball's chance in a hot place, I'll tell you.
Do you?
Never even seen
You
snow.
could say snowball's chance in a desert.
I took one course. I didn't take the 201.
Chip, as this is happening, you look out the windshield, just enjoying your boiled peanuts.
He has no mouth. It is a little CD-ROM drive. He's just like feeding them, but it's peanuts and they're mushy because they're boiled. So it's just there's a lot of like residue.
Your nasty little peanut hole. You're
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm throwing up the X.
That's so
Bob
bad.
Street.
Oh my god.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
as
Nick
Valia
comes through the door.
as Valia starts
He's got
driving.
cuffs.
As Valia is driving, you see on the right-hand side of the road there is a large wooden sign that seems to be hand-painted that says "Showers ahead" on the right.
Specifically showers.
Perhaps it is a gymnasium.
Now, what if they mean rain? Rain showers.
They'd have to
There's-
repaint it every time.
It
the weather
rains in
changes.
one spot?
There's so much weirder about this place than the idea
Consistently
that
enough
rain
that
would be
they-
consistently in one spot.
Identified it?
We saluted and jumped out of a moving vehicle because radios made us.
To be fair, if there was one spot, signage would be appropriate.
It's probably just a truck stop. They
Better
have them on
not.
the ring
Better not be a meteor shower.
or a lorry
In one
stop.
spot.
As you guys are discussing this, just like after like a minute or two, another hand-painted sign that says "Clean Beds" in all caps.
Now, are they telling us to do that?
Our bed is pretty dirty. I'm not sure we're allowed
Like
there.
for quarantine?
Another sign. It says "Fresh Food."
Now that can get behind.
that
They have
Yeah.
more boiled peanuts.
Are they all in the same font? Like they're the same
Yes.
location?
Yes,
Okay.
same paint color and everything.
I bet the next one's gonna tell us how far away it is.
Arcada said Spuckies. 2,000 people were like, you're tired.
Can't wait to get a brisket sandwich.
That's
After a little bit of driving, you see ahead on the right there is this large, like formation of rocks and boulders that go up about 10 to 15 feet in the air. And out in the front there is a wooden sign that just is painted that same color and font that says "INN," I-N-N. Behind that sign there is hitches, and you see a couple of spiders are hitched to it, and a wagon kind of pushed off to the side.
The Spalidae.
Spilton.
The Spilton.
Spilted.
Spore speasons.
Spotel A.
It's just
Yeah.
the one season on the desert.
So a moth goes to a Spotel 6.
What do you guys do?
Do we know approximately how far away we are from New Keidas?
You seem to be about maybe another like day of travel still.
Okay.
But this does seem to be a bed and showers. I will tell you mechanically this would give you a full night's rest. Like a full 8 hours.
I bet they probably got they probably got some pamphlets inside that'll show us a map of where we are.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Doc, are you okay? You got allergies?
No. Just excited to stay at the Spritz Carlton.
I mean, it'll be good to get a clean shower. I think Chip could really use a clean out of his natural
You are covered in peanut
What are you talking about?
butter. Like a toddler that just got done eating breakfast.
We're gonna need to give him a little bib.
Are we wanting to stay there, or
Yeah.
just want to keep moving forward?
No, let's stop.
I'm okay staying in actual shelter for the night because,
Yeah.
you know, with sandstorms and swarms of attackers and circus bears, at least hopefully inside,
Yeah,
clean bed.
Maybe they'll complimentary breakfast.
Oh,
Continental.
Bless.
You guys pull over to the side. You see that there is enough room. Normally it's 4 wagons, but there is enough room for you to park the RV there. And it is facing the side with no windows. Faces a boulder, so you'd be able to like kind of confidently and safely park there.
Right up next to the spiders, we're just slowly pulling in and start backing up, and you're beep, beep.
And you see them freaking out.
Asher's there with the
Chip out the
hand
window.
signals.
I come out and I calm the spiders by looking like a baby, and I'm just like, hi.
This loud metal box begins screaming at them, and then a small plant woman they've never seen begins waving at them.
I look like a baby spider. We've established this.
You gotta do a check for that.
Okay.
The animal one.
What?
Is there an animal one?
No.
Man,
Life
I should
science?
learn this game.
How about
life
diplomacy?
science.
This
Life science.
Life science or performance, I would give you.
Wait, we don't have performance.
Okay, well then life
Life
science
Diplomacy?
it is. No.
No.
Culture or disguise?
But my
No.
my
For
universal
spider culture.
expression, I'm
Bluff?
convincing them that it's fine.
No, roll the dice. Roll the life
You have a
science.
hero point.
Yeah, that's true. I was hoping to save it for something more important.
There is nothing.
You're not required to use it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Synthetic 20. Okay.
That's so aggressive.
Synthetic 20.
With a synthetic 20, you're able to calm the spiders enough that they don't freak out, but they are very unnerved by you. As you're very clearly, like, not a spider, but you're close enough. Uncanny Valley for spider. You're falling in
You
there.
ever seen a Great Dane meet a horse?
You're like that
It's
weird
that.
Renesmee doll that they used
What have I done?
As you are pulling up and
I
parking,
know it's meant to be a baby, but it's just not right.
as you're pulling up and
There's
parking, you
something
see
missing.
on the right behind that sign, kind of between these two spots, there is like a walkway that goes between all of these rock formations, and you see there is a fairly large like wooden building back there. Parking, and after slowly getting out and calming the spiders down, you begin to walk through it. You see this is a fairly large. It's a large wooden building that has one entrance that you have to walk around the back to. Walking around into the back, you see there is a patio area. There's like some tents in like wooden sheds that can be used for seating. There is a watering hole out there for people to be able to easily get clean drinking water. And then up into the stairs, you see the entrance into the stairs that says "in" above the door.
Oh, this is cute.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
just a quick check-in. I didn't go with you guys to the other city you went to a few weeks ago. Just a friendly reminder, something that I thought about. all of us, save for Doc, are still very wanted criminals. So, let's kind of move with some discretion.
A quick check-in.
Yeah.
You want me to do the check-in?
That's a good idea.
All right.
We'll hang
We
out.
need disguises
How many rooms do you think in?
and different names.
We could share.
Two rooms or one big room?
Depends on what the bed situation
Are you
is
saying
like.
this to the air?
We could probably do a double and then maybe like either a large double or a triple. I think. Or
Okay.
At least
I
Clem and
will
I.
be
Do they offer
Sheila.
a pentuple?
I want a 5 singles, a 2 doubles, or a double, single, triple.
Who's
Write
Chip
it down.
staying with?
Write this down.
Was Chip staying with us?
Chip,
Or-
whose weekend is it?
Oh, you flashbacks to middle school.
I will volunteer to sleep in the RV because the last thing I need is for it to be stolen.
All right.
Sure.
And if it gets stolen with me in it, that'll just be fun.
All right, so who's?
Clem, do you want us to share a room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sending one in, or you guys all going in?
I like that we're sending the guy to check in who
He's
isn't
not
gonna
gonna
stay
stay
in
in
the
there.
room.
They're sharing
All
a
right,
room.
2 double beds. I'm going in for 2 rooms.
Well, you
Oh.
can still use some room to like shower and then let's go back to the.
Cart of milk, loaf of bread, stick of butter.
Oh, we never see him again.
All right, Doc, you walk in. What you see, this is it's pretty unique and very comfortable in here. This acts as both the seating area for the restaurant and the check-in area for the hotel. As you walk in, directly in front of you is the predominantly seating area. There's lots of wooden tables, and there's a mass amount of chairs in here, but none of them are matching. You've got some that are like armchair rests, some that are just bar stools. They all just have very different energies, but all are around pretty cohesive tables. Far against the back wall, there is a hearth, like an open fire that is roaring, with a big pot of what seems to be some kind of stew above it that does look, and you can smell, smells very, very good. That there is a ladle in it, some bowls next to it, and it says 1 serving equals 5 credits. Looking around to the right-hand side, in the very back right corner, like where you walk in directly to your right, kind of off to the side, is both the kitchen and the check-in area. The kitchen itself is decorated with pots and pans and spices, glasses, plates, dishes. They're all like pretty shoved in there. It's a very small space that they've really maximized. You even see like fresh herbs are actually in the windowsill and kind of hanging from some of the spots. But notably, they're in the windowsill. There's also a thurible, which is the, for those who don't know, because I learned this word today, it's the kind of pot that incense burns in that they will hang from the ceiling. You see one of those in the windowsill. And as you walk in, you are watching it kind of smoke, go from like that gray smoke to a blue smoke. And the person standing in front of it is a kitsune man. He's got white and gray fur with like black spots all over him. He's washing dishes, and as he sees that incense burn turn to a different color, he turns to you and goes, "Hello, welcome in!"
Howdy.
Oh, hero point. I don't have enough for all hero points, but Doc is without hero points. So, Kessie the Great Mother provides. My will transcends time and space, as a matter of fact. And Hero-san.
Too good to me. I'm just gonna put this back.
You walk in, you see this kitsune man goes, "Oh, welcome in."
Howdy, partner. I was wondering if y'all got any vacancies.
We've got several vacancies, yes. And he points back towards the area. You see that there are 4 men sitting around a table that seem to be wearing some kind of uniform. And he goes, "They are just here to eat. They're not here to take any of the rooms, so we've got plenty of rooms. How many would you like?"
2 with double beds, please.
Okay, how many are sleeping?
4?
And he kind of looks out the window and he can see all of you guys standing out there. And he goes, "I do apologize. You will all need to be in here for the check-in process to make sure that it is safe. It's a company policy kind of thing, you know. I need you all in here to make sure that we're checking you and getting signatures."
Sure. As I turn, I'm gonna kind of do it slowly and see if anyone in here is either a known bounty hunter or if there is a bounty board somewhere in here.
Absolutely. Give me, I would say, either perception or culture check.
Vacant seats.
There's a 36 perception.
36 perception. Okay. So what you see is on the right-hand side, there is a bounty board. It has all the bounties listed currently with Theirs kind of predominantly on the front, but there's like a pretty thick stack of bounty of wanted posters there. So it looks like it's not anything's ever taken down. Things are just kind of put up. To the left of that is an announcements board, and some of them are just small things, lost dog, looking for plumber, kind of stuff like that. But the one that immediately catches your eye is a poster for a museum exhibit. And it says on the top, New Keidas Hall of Mysteries and Wonder. Underneath that is an image of the golden idol that you have seen many times that your brother has tried to get. And it is of the skeletal man with the horns on his head. He's wearing a robe and has a large staff in his right hand. Left hand is completely covered. You cannot see it. This is the same face, again, that you saw in the moon, or on the planet of Karth itself. Underneath that, it says, see the legendary golden idol of the Lich, a once thought to be lost holy symbol, now on display. But covering that image of the statue is a large red stamp that says postponed. While seeing that, the 4 men that you see are sitting there, they are all wearing uniforms. You do not recognize what the uniforms are, but they all have numbers on their arms. You see one that says 07, one that says 12, one says 55, one says 30. They're all kind of talking, but they don't seem to be that entertained.
Doc is stricken a little pale by the sight of the poster. He'll, slower than he initially started to turn, will start to walk out the door and come outside. How are your disguises going?
I'm holding a meeting. We need effective disguises in order to infiltrate the Spaladay Inn.
I can do disguises somewhat well.
I'm open for pitches.
I'm good. Valia, as a KL, can just do disguise self as a once per day spell casting.
Nice.
So
Cool.
I'm just gonna cast a spell on myself and basically just kind of look like an average human woman, kind of cowgirl-esque, you know.
All right.
And what is your alternate identity?
Tiffany.
You can be Sheila.
Do you think
Clementine.
I look like a Sheila? I think you could.
So I have a 10 in disguise, so I was gonna roll.
If you want to roll.
Okay. 19.
Okay. So, an okay disguise. So tell me what that looks like. That's it? One mustache.
That is good. You can be Sheila's brother, Aster.
I guess I'm Sheila.
I guess I'm Sheila.
You can call me Al.
Aster, this is very serious.
Do you want help with your disguise?
I'm not good at lying, guys. Like, if someone
You
talks
could be
to me...
mute.
Aster,
You could be mute.
remember Doc taught us the power of improv.
He did give me a lecture on it all day yesterday.
So when I say zip,
Zap.
Yeah! You got it!
Zap. What's Buzz Lightyear?
don't worry about it.
Literally,
I
nobody outside of this room will get that part.
I do it for the people I love. I guess, I could try to cover up some stuff, and
Yeah.
if you want to help me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling.
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, hero point.
Oh no, a hero point. Whatever will I do?
No, Clem, you gotta do a little bit better than that. Try again.
Clem hits Control Z in her mind.
I'm like, oh maybe. Oh no, that doesn't work with you. And then I go again, and that's better. 21.
21. All right, it's a significantly better costume than the one you were going to put on him.
Yeah,
And a better one than that you're wearing, if we had to put numbers on them.
Oh man, you're showing me up.
Describe
that
the
is
costume.
You made it.
He's got a fancy scarf
Uh-huh.
and an eye patch.
Okay.
and I don't know, a armband.
All right.
Excellent.
Cloth.
You can be Sheila's pirate.
So, let me get this straight. I have a bounty on my head,
Yes.
and my disguise is another type of criminal.
I didn't make the disguise.
You're a privateer, the legal kind of pirate.
Did you hear that, Aster? You've been legalized.
Maybe I should just sleep in the RV.
No.
Yeah.
How's it going out here? Wow. Sorry guys, I was looking for my friends. I don't know. Oh,
Wait, I haven't put on my disguise
oh yeah, you're
yet.
right. I'll look this way.
I'm Bo,
Excellent. So I have
Sheila's
a
brother.
That would make you.
Sheila.
All right, so I have a 10 on the die, and to my disguise skill, I get +0.
I really hope you just went.
Yeah. Okay. You gotta describe what a bad disguise looks like.
I go and I take the tarp off of the front of the RV and I wrap it around me like a towel. And I say, and I've just come from the gym.
I was gonna joke that Chip puts an eye patch on.
I imagine this is like a 30-foot long tarp.
Or you're coming from a wedding.
The Met Gala.
The Smet.
No, that one wasn't it. You know, they can't all be winners, and that's okay.
I'm sorry, I'm
Well,
getting so punchy.
I guess we're gonna walk in this door now. And whatever happens, happens.
All right, you guys all walk into the door. And inside you see the Kitsune man goes, welcome back, friends! Welcome, thank you! Yes, can I get all of you? And he pulls out from like behind his back just several pieces of paper that look like contracts. He goes, I need you all to just sign these and make sure that you has your legal names on them. Thank you. And he puts them down on a table that's like right in front of you guys.
What's all
Reading
this
the
about?
contract.
I just need to make sure if anything goes missing in the rooms, then you are obligated to give them back. And this is a deal, of course. And as he says that, you feel the entire moon look at you.
Reading the contract.
Yes, you can read through the contract. There is nothing fishy in there at all. It is just, you will come into this room, you will respect it as much as you can. You will not take anything that is not yours, and you will leave it in a still livable state.
Hey, Doc, is there anything about the deals here that, like, you have to use your real name?
I wouldn't risk it for that biscuit.
You have really weird phrases.
You're made of chlorophyll.
Okay.
All right.
That was racial.
All right, what does everyone sign? Their names or not their names?
Names or not their names? Very good question.
So, on your bounty posters, Aster, Chip, Valia, Clementine / Rowan
Yeah.
is written. So, do with that what you will.
Chip picks up the pen and then holds it above the paper and then just starts kind of like trembling.
Do you
and then you
need-
see like steam popping out, sparks coming out of like his neck sockets.
Do you need your model number? Because, I have it written down.
Doc, I forgot to come up with a secret name.
Well, go by
I named everyone else.
Go by your full name. XA34B27BL59173665BE.
I didn't write it down, but you did.
I did.
Alright, that's what I'll do.
So you write your model name?
Yeah.
All right, you do, and you're fine. Nothing happens. Doc, are you signing?
Yeah.
Yeah, sign your name.
Yeah.
Okay. Aster. Huh?
In lieu of a contract, and I just
An
want
inn
to
is where
put
we're at, actually.
500 credits on the table. Could I just put a security deposit down?
Ooh. Give me.
Okay. That's good thinking.
Give me diplomacy check.
Okay.
Diplomacy, and I get to add a D6 on top of this.
Wee, wee, wee.
That's my air horn. It's broken.
Oh, that's sad.
It's running out of air.
Fix it.
It's negative.
I am going to, since I'm near my friends,
Yes.
I'm going to activate the Robe of Communalism. Roll a 3. So it's going to give me advantage on this roll. That is 2 better. 5 on the die, plus 11, 16, and then I roll my d6. And that's 6, so that's a 22.
22. He goes, I will. How much are you putting down?
500 credits.
Triple it, and I give you.
1,500.
Perfect. He takes it. He goes, that's fine as well. Anyone else? You two, signing or not?
Does that cover the whole room?
No.
This is the part where I'm like, I had a secret name that I didn't tell anybody about. Should I just sign my actual legal name that I did tell you once?
Does it have to be like the full name?
Yes.
We're both standing here staring at the paper awkwardly for
Put
slightly
three
too
grand
long.
on the counter.
Whoa. I will accept 3 grand. Thank you. And he takes the 3 grand.
Oh, thank you.
Did you guys want food?
I
What
don't
you got?
know. Sheila or Sheila's brother, are you hungry?
I could go for some food.
Yeah, and you just came from the gym. So,
Indeed, I did.
He's
Isn't it obvious?
He's just smiling and looking down like all this. He goes, okay.
And we have a pirate.
Hello.
Wave to him on his left side.
Oh. Hello.
That's his right.
He goes, well, introduce yourselves to food if you would like. That's all fine. I will go back to cooking and prepping, and thank you. And he turns around and he starts working. You see that
We
incense
get
above?
the room keys.
They're unlocked.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. All right.
They're
Do we
you
need
see
keys
these
later, though?
No, you lock them from inside.
Oh, this is a cheap
Yeah,
hotel.
it's a lovely place.
You you see the incense above. He has gone from that blue back to that gray. Are any of you guys getting food?
yeah.
Sure.
It smells good.
All right, you guys all go up and get food. And as you do, you guys get bowls, sit back down, or just kind of talk amongst yourselves.
I'm gonna keep it to where my field of vision can see the uniformed men.
Okay.
Improv is thrilling.
As you do, Doc, what you'll see is after you guys sit down for a minute, the 4 of those guys just kind of stop talking and looking bored, and then one of them looks over at you and just kind of waves. And then he's gonna look at his friend and go, and he stands up and he grabs his bowl of food and he comes over to your guys' table and sits down. And then after a moment, the other 3 guys all come and sit down. And the one with the number 7 on his badge just goes, "Hey guys, how you guys doing?"
Hi, we're good. We're fine. How are you?
I'm good. We're just and it was a bit of a description of these guys. These are summer-born Riporian, which are they're a species known for being on a planet that has generational long seasons. Very, very slow. So there are each season they are a born type. There are winter borns, there are summer borns.
That's
all
really
that.
cool. Yeah.
Yes. So the summer borns are known.
There's the 4 seasons.
The
One seasons.
They are known for having kind of more narrow eyes and have some, like the winterborns would have fur. These ones don't have any fur at all. They have darker spots on them to kind of help protect them from direct sun. So this desert weather suits them fairly well. And they sit down and they go, yeah, we just to be frank with you, and the 7 leans up, he goes, we just been with each other for so long, for a while, we're getting kind of bored, so we were just kind of hoping to talk with you guys a bit.
You want to play some poker?
And you see the one with number 55 looks at it and goes, ooh, I might just want to play some poker. And the 12 goes, no, don't let him play any poker now. He gets a little too excited about that.
Space Uno?
Oh, now that one's safe and fun. And then 30 goes, so where are you guys from?
Around.
Paradise.
Paradise. Ah, I've never been there. Is it nice?
Name is given. A little small spot on the map. I run a bounty hunting and doctor's business out there, so. Sorry, my manners. Doc Vanson, good to meet you.
Ah, nice to meet you. I just go by 30 right now.
All right.
We don't got names while we're on duty.
On duty for what?
And Doc, you would know for New Keidas. There's no like government. There's no like government body around the entire planet, or the moon rather. But New Keidas itself it's a sort of oligarchy, but not quite an oligarchy, where it's a lot of the rich and wealthy will repair the bigger things that need to be repaired. So like the wall outside of New Keidas, if anything happens to that, one of the families that runs this place will put the money in to do that. If it's like if a major road gets broken, somebody will go out to go and have that get repaired. But when it comes to the smaller things, say the road outside of your house, that's up to you and your neighbors to fix.
Okay.
Rather than like that. So because of that, and there's no actual governmental body, a lot of these families will have private police forces, essentially, to try to uphold what they deem as the law. What I would like you to do is give me a culture check.
It's a very interesting noise.
Well, with a 6 on the die, that gives me an 8.
With an 8 total, these guys seem to be some sort of that police force, more like a peacemaker than like an actual cop. You see that they do have, like, the closer inspection, they look like badges, and they have weapons on them. Like 2 of them have rifles, 2 of them have pistols. They all have swords.
Gotcha.
So they do seem to be some kind of law tamer, like law keepers.
Okay.
And so they go, oh, we're just part of some of the forces going around. There's we're not associated with any of the bigger families that are out there. We just kind of are our own private one with someone else. So that's all.
All right.
Anything been going on?
And he points to the board, and he points to where the postponed poster is. He goes, recently that fancy statue kind of got stolen. I need you all to make me perception checks.
Me as well?
Yep, all of you.
Oh, what's so much spin for nothing?
Totals.
25.
25.
Thank you to, she's in the chat, Nebula350.
Nebula
38.
38.
33.
33.
Oh. That's worse.
Nebula.
Oh no! It's okay. I didn't want to see it anyway.
Chips this would
29.
29.
24.
24. Okay. You two do not see it. Valia, Aster, and Doc, you notice that as he's pointing at the poster, his eyes dart over to the wanted posters for just a moment, and it kind of lingers for a second, and then it goes back towards that poster. He goes, yeah, it was some big what to do about some and he kind of snaps his fingers, and then you see Seven will chime in and goes, yeah, it was something with like one of the bigger outlaws here. Well, they got together and they stole that thing, and nobody's really seen from them since. So, I mean, that was interesting. Shame we weren't there to stop it, but that's that.
Any idea who stole it?
Not really. There's some that were saying Bill was there. Some were saying Jane was there. Other smaller wanted criminals that were popping up saying that it was them, but not.
Are they together currently? Do we know?
It's not. Let me see.
Because I heard they had a nasty.
I know everything. As far as I know, with a natural 20, as far as I know, they broke up. It's some kind of falling out between them, but that's private business that I'm not aware of.
So what happened with the stealing of that artifact? Was there no witnesses? How did nobody know who did it?
12 will chime in and goes, well, there was some witnesses, but they didn't all survive. I don't know. Nobody knows what fully happened. It was a closed room, doors closed, break-in happens, and then doors open again. Few are dead. The few that were alive escaped, and statue was gone. Jane and Bill were gone. So the witnesses that saw them from the outside said that they got in there, but nobody really knows what happened since.
Well, that's a shame.
It is. It's interesting. Then 30 will kind of like lean forward and go, so what brings you guys here?
I have just been to the gym.
You're not gonna give me a deception check for that one.
You know,
Awesome.
it's a bit of a religious pilgrimage.
Diplomacy.
Or disguise.
Did you
Disguise.
mean- I thought you meant bluff.
Bluff.
I was gonna give you.
I always forget the words.
I know. You said deception. You mean bluff. That's a 7 on the die. 14.
14.
You know, it's a bit of a religious pilgrimage, if you will.
You're also gonna give me a bluff check. He looks.
But it's not a lie, because we are going there because of the AI god.
You're still making a bluff check.
No.
You're just
You're
lying
good
by
at that. It's
omission.
okay.
I know.
You're lying
I
with
just
context they don't have.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 30.
With a 30,
I don't know
okay.
why I'm complaining.
He looks at you and goes, "Dad, you went from the gym?"
I have just been from the gym.
Which gym?
Gymnasium.
He squints his eyes as you yell him that. You know,
If Chip could sweat, he would. he cannot lie.
55 goes, "Oh, like the blind guys thing?"
Yeah, kind of like them.
Mm.
It's different though. You know, it's kind of related to Triune.
He will kind of nod and go, okay, and then looks over at you, Valia, and do you have your rifle and stuff on your back?
Would she?
Yes, I would not have left it in the
Okay.
car.
And he goes, "Oh, how good are you at firing that gun?"
I'd say pretty good.
"How good?"
Good enough that I'm still here, still holding a gun.
"That's pretty good." And you see his eyes dart back to that wanted poster once again. I will need everyone to roll me initiative. But as you do that, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. It's okay. They're gonna roll for 10 straight minutes.
I don't even get the roll a disguise check.
No, you've got a gun. That's it.
Does everybody not have a gun?
the same gun in the poster?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think you haven't changed it.
Wait.
With
I could
that,
have changed it as part of the disguise.
with that, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Thank you guys so much. See you in a bit. Welcome back.
Make it stop.
Their wrists hurt. My name is Corey. I'm your host and GM. Let's go around and introduce our players and characters, including their initiatives.
You have to
That
roll,
way
you
this
have
time.
to roll when you're about to say it. You have to roll when you're about to say
Turn
it.
into Kenny.
Okay, sorry, my wrist is tired after that. I'm Marcus. I play Vale.
Huh? Go quicker, please.
God, make it stop.
No!
Let it count.
I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the KL operative sniper, who rolled a 26.
26. Put you here.
I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the Raxolite envoy, and I rolled 10.
Total?
Yes.
Put you here.
I'm Gary. I play Aster, the redacted Solarian, and I rolled 6.
Total?
Actually, no, I did math wrong. 10.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go after Clementine.
Okay.
I'm Logan. I play Doc, the Kasatha Nanosite Bounty Hunter, and I got a time crystal in my pocket, so I'm going to crush it and get a 25.
25?
Yeah.
What'd you get total, you said?
26.
Okay, that puts you right there.
I'm Celine. I play Chip, the galaxy's favorite little robot, and I rolled a... It's a 16.
16 will
Yeah.
put you right there.
That's fine.
So,
Rainbow.
it is, yes, it's beautiful. So, so the fellas around you just asked, "How good are you at shooting?" While eyeing the posters. You feel the tension in the room is beginning to rise as they are beginning to get onto you. They, you notice, are not reaching for their weapons. They are not coming at you antagonistically, but they are seemingly kind of on to you. So this is not, they are not fighting you. This is still at his turn. He's just gonna go, "So how good are you with it though?"
Well, you know, I work in transport, so driving, transporting, be it carts and wagons or spiders. Whatever we need to do.
Give me a bluff.
There's no reason that wouldn't be Cox, but okay. That'd be a 28.
The 28, he goes, interesting. So you transport spiders, like live spiders?
I work in transport, so you know, if a spider needs to be moved, then a spider. If someone needs a cart driven, either if they want a driver. In this case, we're driving an RV. We got to get from one place to the other.
30 will lean up and he'll go, my cousin actually used to be a driver for a long time. How's your lower back been?
I take care of my posture, It's important to get up, sit up straight. No, don't lean over too much.
That's smart. He didn't do that. Now he's all hunched over like a little idiot. I make fun of him all the time, and he don't get it. He don't like that.
You put like a backrest pillow there to make sure you get lumbar support.
I wish he did that instead of now I got to bully him every time I see him.
Little idiot.
Valia, that is your turn. What would you like to do? They have not reached.
That was my turn.
That was their
I'm not
turn.
going to do anything. Valia's just will continue to engage as necessary. I still think that my disguise is very good, and that there is no reason to believe that a person on the poster is the same when they look nothing like them.
Go ahead and give me a disguise check.
Yay!
Yay! Give it with advantage because you got the spell.
maintain
Okay,
disguise.
that's a 13 for one. That's a 14 on the other. So it's a 14 plus my disguise, which is 20, and disguise as a cast gives me a plus 10, which makes it a 40.
Perfect.
44.
With a 44, they have no reason to not. You look familiar, but they don't really even pick up on that much. So yeah, with the 44, you're able to say all that. And he goes, well, driving around like that is not the easiest thing, and I can't imagine it hurts you a little bit.
I mean, it hurts a little bit, but also, besides the stress on my body, that's what the gun's for. You never know what you're going to meet out there.
Perfect. Doc.
Y'all had the stew yet?
You see they're holding bowls, like most of them are like it's like mostly empty. One guy's like still picking at it. He goes, yeah, it's 7. Goes, yeah, it's pretty good, I'd say.
Probably better enjoy it hot, huh?
Yeah, I mean if you want another bowl, then yeah.
Well, I gotta excuse myself. I'm gonna go eat this around that corner over there. It's a special thing.
As you get up to do that, they go, oh, don't go too far now. We just started talking. We've been with each other for like weeks at this point. We're dying to talk to anybody else.
All right. How about I tell y'all about a magic tree?
They go, I'm listening.
Doc will go into detail about the fight with the tree.
So you fought. Did you tell about the worm that drops down and everything too, or just the
Yes.
tree?
And I punched it with through a wall with the grenade.
So you like 6 cents that.
Kinda, yeah. Do y'all know Squirt, the arms dealer?
Oh, I don't. 30 goes, I don't know him personally, but I heard of him. Give me a sense motive check.
I'm surprised that we didn't just show up in that
Yeah.
name.
Say his name
and
he appears. I believe it.
in Squirt.
28 sense motive.
Sorry, he's lying.
Yeah.
He just wants to seem smarter.
By saying he doesn't know Squirt?
By saying he's heard of him.
By saying
Oh.
he's heard of him. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, if you ever want to do business with him, just stand in the desert, and call him out.
I'll try screaming squirt to nobody in the air and see what happens. I'm not above that. Chip, that's your turn. What would you like to do?
Chip stands up at the table. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Patrick in the SpongeBob movie.
That's it.
She's never seen SpongeBob.
What?
It's off the dome. No, I haven't. My mom said it would kill my brain cells. I'm going to the restroom.
I also wasn't really allowed to watch SpongeBob growing up.
As you get up to start leaving, one of them, 55, will kind of start trying to bat you. Go, wait a second. I'm sorry. What?
It is an emergency.
How do you do that?
That's a little personal.
Well, look, we gotta call a spade here, and
That's only for the missus.
you.
I start walking, but I'm pointing a finger at him and I'm shaking it.
All right,
I'm wagging it.
You start walking out, and then nobody stops you. As
Yeah,
you say
that's
that.
right. Yeah, I've made him uncomfortable. That's my
I'm
strategy.
keeping you in initiative as you leave.
Excellent.
That is now his turn, and he goes, "All right, listen, I don't mean to be rude, but he's clearly made of metal. So what? How? What is he? I'm just like, I don't mean this in a rude sense. I'm sorry if it comes off that way. I'm just genuinely curious how a man of metal is managing to just walk around on this cursed moon of all places.
Well, things aren't always what they seem,
That's such a non-answer, and he looks at you,
If you
Asher.
want- if you
Do you
want-
know how it works?
Come on, man! Magic is confusing!
Well, ask yourself. There's lots of mysteries in the universe, and is that the strangest thing you've ever seen on your time on this desert moon?
And he goes, I wouldn't say that's the strangest thing I've ever seen, but this is one of those strange occurrences where there's an audience with it that I can try to prod and ask questions with.
Have you ever encountered a field of radios that made you salute and jump out of a moving vehicle?
No, but get this. Tell him 12, and 12 will chime in and goes, yeah, sir, my cousin, the driver that we were talking about earlier, yeah, he drove through a whole place that had, what are those, it's not like a radio, but it's like the disc and the big blooming thing on the top of it. You know what I'm talking about?
It's like a record player?
Like a record player, but like the phonograph. That's the one. It's got a bunch of those are coming out, and like this music started playing that was very high pitched and fast, and it was almost like there was a bag that they were just blowing into. That music was coming from that, and my driver, my cousin, he swears, this is why I make fun of this idiot, but he is driving, and then he said he had to stand up and start doing this dance with his feet as if he was kicking them in all different ways, but was able to stay in one spot while doing it.
Speaking of weird stories, have you or anybody you know ever encountered like circus bears in the middle of a desert?
Circus bears in the middle of the desert.
Kind of performing?
He's
Just actual bears?
On beach balls?
He sits for a minute and goes, I don't think we've ever heard of circus bears in the middle of the desert. And all four of them kind of look around and go, no, I don't think so. Clem, that's your turn.
I start telling him, have you ever met Nosferatu?
The guy from the book?
Yeah, he's real.
One of my favorite worst bits on this show.
We fought him. There was a flood of rats, and I start telling them the story, just trying to keep their focus on just the weirdness of all the things on this moon.
Give me... What would I
Years
have
from
you
now,
do?
people are gonna go back and
An
watch
honesty
the show,
check.
and they're gonna think that we
Honesty
brought in
check.
Nosferatu as a weird Halloween special. That's not even the case.
That happened in August.
Yeah.
I'll say diplomacy, as you're kind of just
Diplomacy.
talking them up.
All right.
I think it might be one.
I was
That
gonna say.
is a 32.
32 is like a pretty solid pass, as they're like, I can't believe that guy's even real. I thought he was just a fictional book character.
He had his coffin in the middle of the desert and jumped out and said, "Ha! You fell for my trap!"
That's pretty crazy.
And there was a skeleton rave.
Explain to me what a rave is. As he says
It's
that
like a
he
big
pulls
party.
out a large hunting knife, starts cleaning his teeth with it.
That's dangerous.
You live on the edge. Actually, it's your turn.
I was just gonna kind of listen to everyone talking, see Chip successfully break from the room, and he has a lot on his mind currently, the danger of the situation, how he got this mysterious new mode. So I think the most appropriate thing is Aster is truly spacing out. It is a moment where there's too much going on and too much to process. So he's not saying anything, and he's just spacing out.
Okay. I'll say as you're spacing out, we'll say number 30 is sitting next to you, and as you're spacing, he kind of taps you on your shoulder to get your attention again. He goes, hey, buddy, just curious, what's the two little things floating around your head?
They're asking all sorts of invasive questions.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm gonna be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
I truly don't know where they come from. I was just kind of born this way.
All right. So you got weird glowy man and a man made of metal that can use the bathroom. Why do you have an empty sword hilt? He pulls out his sword. He goes, see, I've got the full sword when I've got mine, but you've just got the hilt.
It was a gift, and it didn't really go the way I thought it was gonna go.
That's life. Are you good with a sword?
more or less.
At that, it's his turn. He goes, how good are you with sword?
Good enough to where I not always... I don't like to be reminded how good I am with it, unfortunately.
So you're trained with a sword.
Well, kinda, sorta.
Kinda, sorta. Alright, and he looks over at the rest of you. He goes, are you guys trained? You got a big ass like rifle on your back, so I assume you're trained with it. You guys trained with weapons or anything?
I mean, I have the gift of gab more than anything else.
I'm a medicine man, but also a bit of a pugilist.
Alright. Interesting. Where'd you guys say you're going to?
New Keidas.
Where specifically?
Well,
New Keidas.
alright, y'all have done a fair bit of prying. I've told you I'm a bounty hunter. That's why we were so inquisitive about old Bill and his lady. Trying to figure out if we have to bring in one of them, if we're going to have to try to bring in both of them.
Oh, so you're aiming for all of them. You're aiming for like the big shots here.
Something we got to get done.
And with that, you see 55 kind of leads up, and he goes, so why are you hanging out with a bunch of them that got bounties then?
They's framed.
They's framed. He looks around at the three of you. I still don't know who you are, but you two got big numbers on your head. He kind of points to him, and he goes, metal one, I mean, a man made of metal, and there's a wanted man with metal. That's pretty obvious.
Fellas, do you believe in second chances in life? Just be honest with me.
A couple of them lean back and go, ooh. See, this is why we like talking to people, because they ask weird things. I think anyone can be redeemed. I don't think anybody's above redemption unless they have a moment of atrocity that harms the mass.
That's good to hear. You see, I am trained with this sword, and the things I can do with it, I don't always like to see. And you guys seem like decent fellas, so I would just like to say we could go about our business and have a nice meal, and we don't have to see each other again.
Give me an intimidation.
That is really good. That is so good, in fact. Let me do the D6 as well I get on that, so that's really good. And then that's a 34.
With a 34, you see 7, 12, and 30 kind of like shift uncomfortably in their chair. They what you just said kind of like it gives them like a moment of like sobriety of like, ooh, this isn't our usual guy. But you see 55 kind of like leans back for a second. He has like his rifle just kind of out. He's leaning on, and he just goes, okay. all right, boys. And he puts the rifle like he shoulders it around him, and he pats 30 on his side. He goes, lighten up. Look, I'm sorry. We're not gonna do anything with you. You're good. Don't worry about it. I was just curious how far my power went, to be honest with you. It was a bit of a power trip, and it was fully my idea. My boys here didn't have any intent to do anything bad to you. We can see the number on the bounties on your head. We ain't gonna pick that fight. But we also don't even really follow those bounties even a little bit. You guys want to give me sense motive checks. Except Chip, who's left the room.
I had an emergency.
Okay.
23.
23.
29.
29.
And that one for an 18.
Okay.
I couldn't see what it was. I thought it was a 2. It's a natural 20.
All right. So, Valia, you don't trust these guys still, even a little bit. You've been around liars your entire life, and these guys seem like liars. You two kind of believe what he's saying, but the other three do seem nervous, but like there's still like some sort of something happening here. They're telling the truth, like 100%. It was 55's idea to do all of this. He just kind of wanted to do that, and his boys are pretty scared. It seems like just a mean-spirited prank that he was pulling.
55. I could tell you're a straight shooter, and so are we. We were framed. And it was because of some big corporations. We thought we were doing some good, and we were. And then they pinned stuff off on us that we didn't do, and we had to run. And one day I want to make that right, but right now I can't get off this planet or this moon, and I really, really don't want to have to hurt people that I can otherwise avoid it.
You see, he nods and he goes, "All right, yeah, you're right." He kind of stands up, starts patting himself down. He goes, "All right, boys, let's start heading out." You have left initiative. These other three kind of start sitting up and getting their bowls together, and he goes, "Look, I apologize. That was me, and I recognize that. But I just wanted to kind of. The honest truth is, we have been bored the entire couple of weeks. We've been just doing laps out here in the desert. We've got nothing else to talk about. So the opportunity arises to kind of just mess with some people who are clearly new in town. We're gonna do that. So that was me. Allow me to apologize properly." And he goes over to the bowl where like you guys put credits in to pay for it. He scoops yours out, puts an equal amount in, then gives them back to you guys. And he goes, "And we'll do this as well." He walks over to the room, like to the clerk that's up there, slash chef slash maintenance, and he goes, let me give them back their money. I'll pay for their rooms. Let me just have that for them. And he goes, "Oh, okay, whatever you say, man." And they swap the money and give you guys all of your money back. He goes, "That was just us kind of goofing around. So I hope this properly makes up for any trouble and stress we've caused."
I appreciate that.
He goes in. As they start heading out, they're now leaving.
Who is y'all's benefactor?
Well, that's what I was going to kind of warn you about. Our benefactor her name is Aegle. Aegle. She's like in 55 you guys go out and get the spiders. Give me a minute. He comes over back to the table. He doesn't sit. He just kind of leans against a chair. And he goes, "She's... Normally in New Keidas, there is a power dynamic with money in the town, where the money kind of rules over anything else. And it's a pretty strict class system that we've got. She's like a third party in this now, where she has her own seeming sense of justice. I've only spoken to her a few times, but in the last year or so, she has proven herself to not just be a peacemaker, but can be a pretty dutiful captain, where she's now almost up there with the upper leagues herself, just off of acting as the law. So all I was gonna say is just try to be on your best behavior. We honestly don't pay attention. We pay attention to them because there's some people on those, and he was gesturing towards the wanted posters. He goes, some of the people on there are pretty crazy and tend to bring in more ruckus than we intend to with bounty hunters and things like that. So we don't follow that. That's not our law. Till you do something wrong in our town, we're not gonna really mess with you, you know? So just watch your back. People are after you, clearly. You've got a lot of money on your heads, and Doc, I don't quite know if you've got anyone after you or anything, but just watch your back, that's all.
All right.
Well, we appreciate the candor.
Yeah. Well, he pats his hand on the table and goes, "Well, have a good day." Chip, outside, you see three of the
Outside?
Aren't you outside to go use the bathroom?
I went to the restroom.
It's outside.
Oh, okay.
Outhouse.
It's an outhouse outside.
Oh, okay.
Chip hyperventilating in the outhouse.
Chip's in the outhouse. When he arrives, he takes off the tarp and he goes, "Ah, stupid." He's like looking at the mirror and he's panting.
As you're doing that, you see those 3 of those guys in uniforms all walk out, but none of your guys walk out.
It's all up to you now. Chip comes bursting back into the dining hall in a new disguise, a tuxedo fashioned out of toilet paper. And he shouts, "And I am Sheila's estranged ex-fiancé!"
Chip, it's fine. We talked him out of it.
Where'd you get the black toilet paper?
God, you're so right.
Is that my special black toilet paper? That's made with spider ink!
Not spider ink! We're making them so much more cursed every episode.
I assumed it was complimentary.
I'm gonna go over to the board and take our bounties and go, here, Doc.
Yeah.
You can keep track of these.
Speaking of,
I mean, I'm still. No, Chip's got 'em.
we're just taking the posters down. That's the gist.
There you go.
Doc, do you think they're gonna narc on us?
Probably not.
He was telling the truth.
Narcoleptic?
Yeah, do you think that anybody's gonna come at us while we're asleep?
Not them, no.
Narcissist?
He tried doing a weird.
Chip, you got the whole dictionary.
He tried doing a weird power thing, but then I also did a power thing, and well, he blinked. So they seem like decent enough guys. So I think we're fine. They're just close call.
Probably need to watch our backs a little bit more, though.
Yeah. Let's try not to linger too much.
Narc, narc.
Who's there?
As you say that, it's bedtime.
Thank goodness.
You guys head to your rooms. There are rooms for each of you there. They're pretty small, like one bed on a little nightstand, but they checkout time is pretty like late in the morning, so you guys have time to actually get plenty of sleep. And you had a proper meal as well. So this counts as a full 8 hours and a long rest for you guys. The morning comes. What do you guys do in the morning?
I do that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a new couple
Portents.
pre-rolls.
Yeah.
Portents.
5 and a 6.
Oh, those are for
You better
Corey.
watch
Yeah, so you're going to use them, right?
Those are just for show.
This is where I keep my 5.
What are you guys doing for the morning? What's your morning routine in a hotel?
I wanna seek out Doc.
Okay.
I slept in the RV.
All right, you go sleep. You
So
go seek out
I'll
Doc.
be heading out to the RV.
Take a shower before we leave.
By the way.
Yeah,
I'm
there
gonna
are
make
showers.
as many waffles as I can with the little flippy machine.
Is there a continental breakfast?
There's okay. I'm gonna say there's no continental breakfast
You're kidding.
except the waffle
You're
machine.
ruining.
There's only a waffle
It's like you're
machine.
gonna ruin me.
Make a stack of waffles.
I just keep making them. I'm insistent that this is for everybody. They are requested. It's not the case. I like to flip the waffle.
Are you sure I can have one of your waffles?
Of course, I have made them for every. Would you
Power
like?
of
Thank you.
How many
waffles.
waffles would you like?
I'll just start with one. Well, takes the most recent one that hasn't gotten soft.
No need to be modest. As I pour another cupful into the waffle machine and I flip it and I just watch.
Don't forget the spider butter.
Waffle tower. Waffle
Yeah, I mean, I
tower.
guess milk, dairy. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the world. This is the hell we've
And
created.
the spider ink that we write with.
These are good waffles.
Hell is other spiders.
What type of syrup is this?
No, dude.
Cactus
And on
syrup.
that question,
Cactus.
Oh,
you
got
two.
it, got it.
Okay, there you go. Safe.
I'm
Agave.
gonna very carefully enter, because I don't know if Doc's awake. I'm gonna enter the RV very carefully.
Is Doc awake?
Yeah, I only
Is there a
sleep 2 hours.
necktie on the
Oh
door?
yeah.
Right, of course. I forget that, so I'm like, oh, hey.
Yeah, Doc's just kind of like sitting at the driver's seat, trying to make heads or tails of it. Oh, howdy. How's it going?
Want to try driving again?
No. That pothole was my nemesis for too long.
Yeah, I don't think a motor is really gonna help us piloting.
I'd just fly.
I guess I would too.
There you go.
So New Keidas, this is the biggest place I've been on the moon so far, and I heard what you guys were telling about the other place. I mean, how those guys gave us a little insight into the kind of culture there, at least their culture. I mean, we're probably going to have more bounty hunters in that area, right?
It's probably a safe bet. I've been to New Keidas once before. It is the biggest city on Karth.
Oh.
But it's also where the head man in charge of bounties lives. I might see if I can't talk him into maybe waiving y'all's bounty here in these parts.
How do you think he's going to react if...
Oh, if you showed up?
Well, if he knows you. Have you talked to him personally?
Nope. He's a reclusive man. I don't know of anybody that's ever met him face to face.
Okay. What would he do if he doesn't believe you and thinks you're working with us?
Well, I imagine I'd get a bounty slapped on my head.
You're okay with that?
Well, I didn't do nothing wrong.
Huh. I didn't think about it like that. I know I have a lot going on, and it's too much to unpack right now. So the thing that's kind of holding me together is focusing on our safety and our mission.
Sure.
I never really got to talk to you about why I was so upset with the alchemist and how I was saying we shouldn't really take chances with him.
Okay.
When I was talking about second chances with those guys yesterday, I've been thinking about that stuff a lot, and I know you have a code, and I respect that. But that was those guys' first chance. And I don't know if I'm going to give them a second chance if I see him or they cross us again.
Well, all right. What do they learn if they're dead?
Dead men tell no tales.
I disagree. A dead body just makes you look worse. Makes all those numbers on your bounty poster look like they were right.
Maybe.
I know you've had to put folk down in the past, and this code that I have, it's not universally applicable. Some folk just can't have a change of heart, but it don't mean I gotta compromise mine. I don't leave people alive in the hopes that one day they'll see the error of their ways. Sure, that's part of it, but I leave folks alive so I sleep better at night. I've had enough nightmares.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah. The stuff you done never really goes away. I just decided to do less of it.
I really wish I had somebody like you growing up.
Well, good news is you ain't done growing. Neither am I. Now,
Thank you.
you smell waffles?
You do. In the distance. Waffle tower, waffle tower.
It's hard not to at this point.
Yeah, I'm almost getting concerned about the amount of batter I smell.
As you guys go in to eat these the many waffles that are there, the store owner will walk up as you guys are sitting around eating. Chip, are you sitting at the table, or are you just gonna keep going?
I'm waiting for the next spin.
So the proprietor of this place will walk up to you and go, "Hello again. How was your sleep last night?"
It was pretty solid. It was good.
It was lovely, thank you.
Best in a week. Thank you.
Good. How many waffles?
It's like that really obnoxious sound that tells you need to turn. He goes, oh, it's time.
That was the smoke alarm.
As that happens, he's gonna flick his hand, and all of the batter that you're like reaching for vanishes.
No! You.
Take it easy, Chip.
Maybe Chip's bounty numbers are accurate, guys.
His screen turns red.
It's a big enough tower. It's okay.
Yeah, you'll go. So, you all are going to New Keidas, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Good. I believe, and he points to the wanted posters. These are you, correct?
Oh, those aren't
There are more.
Yeah, you see that there are more popped up again.
How did they get back up there?
He's efficient, I'll tell you.
He goes, it's okay, and then he moves a bunch of them over and flips it up, and you see that he also has a wanted poster. But it's just very old and buried under there.
Samesies.
And he goes, no. It was
much is
fraud.
this
It's okay. No violence, nothing.
Wait.
What kind of fraud?
Tax evasion.
Oh, good.
They tried.
Okay, yeah. Taxation's theft.
It happened off the moon. It's all good now, okay?
Libertarian. Wrong Swanson Doc.
Doc said, don't tread on me.
Oh my god.
Why would you step on a snake? It's common sense.
He goes, yeah, so it's okay. I'm not mad. But when you go to New Keidas, in the walls, you'll have a hard time finding somewhere to stay. While the law, and he gestures to where those guys were sitting, they don't care much about this. People do. So you might not find many sleeping places, but outside, he goes over to the Thurbliss, the incense holder. And he gestures to it. He goes, "This was given by my by Auntie Fanny, not Fanny. I'm so sorry, Auntie Rainy, Auntie Rainy, Rainy. He goes, Auntie Rainy. She makes these. She helps a lot of people. So then he goes over to the wall of pamphlets that he has, and he pulls out the pamphlet of New Keidas, and he circles an area in the tent section outside. And he'll go, go visit her. She might help you find a place to stay and park your RV that's out there.
And your name was?
My name is Mason.
Mason Santos.
Well, Mason, thank you for the information, and those numbers aren't reflective of who we are, really.
I can tell you're good people. And he points to the incense. It told me you're good people, so you're good. All well.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Well, have a good night. It's 10 in the morning.
We'll leave a nice review.
On Spiel.
I'll drop 5 stars in the desert sand outside.
Any last minute things before you guys head off to New Keidas?
How can we pocket all these waffles?
Yeah, we already made them, so presumably we paid for them, so we can probably put some inside. Aw.
We could maybe hold 5
Yeah.
in there.
We don't need to get
With
your
everything
stick.
else.
You would be surprised.
Box.
Yeah, I was about to be concerned about Chip's sticky little waffle hole.
No, dude, no!
Clement,
Cut the stream!
Cut to black, cut to
It's
black!
time, isn't it? Cut the stream!
you got 30 more minutes.
No!
You have to live with that.
You can't do
We're
this!
gonna have to carry that weight.
You guys put all of the waffles in the box and then start heading off towards New Keidas. On the road, it's just as you're driving, you see that what goes from just kind of standard desert ground kind of turns more and more firm as there is another area you found that is acting kind of like a road, where a lot of other carts and things will tend to drive on. You find like the common area. As you pull up, you see New Keidas now in person for the first time properly. It is massive. It is as big as you were, like as it was when you got there in the Zeitgeist dimension. This time you just see it more clear. You see that this is a massive white, almost blinding wall. When the sun hits it, it hurts to look at times. It is fortified beyond belief, and you see outside are all of these tents that just line it for almost what looks like about 1.5 miles going out. It is its own city and community living out here. As you drive around, you can start heading towards the area where marked on the map. Yes.
Driving through the tents, like if we glance over, does anything look? Do we see some of the same like tent landmarks as what we saw in the Zeitgeist dimension?
So from this angle, no, you don't. And you're not driving through the tent. You have to drive around it. There's no roads in there wide enough for you to for a cart even to get through. You would have to drive around on the outside. And by doing that, you're not seeing much because this is around the area where that sharp drop off was in the Zeitgeist dimension. You drive through, and as you get close, you see that you will have to kind of hoof it out there. There's a more open area. There's not many tents that you're able to kind of park the RV behind. There's a few boulders if you want to put them behind that as well, and go off towards where Aunt Rainy's location is marked.
Doc, I didn't think about it. Did you sleep in the driver's seat last night?
I sat in it this morning.
Oh, okay.
What?
I was gonna worry about your lower back if you did.
Oh, no. My lumbar is fantastic.
So, park the RV, start heading over to Aunt Rainy's. As you guys are walking through, now you're starting to see tents that you have kind of seem familiar. There's almost faces that seem familiar with some people. There's more elderly people that are sitting on pillows on the ground, and there seem to be the ones that have more issues moving around. You recognize their faces clearer as they sit in that position more often than not. As you're walking through, you see this place is a lot higher energy. It is people laughing. You hear almost, it sounds like music. There's the smell of foods constantly being cooked. And as you look, you don't see anybody has an actual grill. They've got bricks and a metal grate, and they have a small fire underneath that they are grilling on top of. You see that food that's being cooked is being shared with their neighbors. And you see that anytime there's somebody that needs a little bit of help, like one of those people that have mobility issues, oftentimes either a passerby or someone next to them will go up and try to pick them up and help them with whatever is possible. This is a living, breathing community that cares deeply about each other. You notice that a lot of their clothes are pretty mixed matched. There's nothing that is a set piece of clothing on a lot of them. And these tents are less so literal tents and more like pieces of cloth that are being hung up and strung together. But most notably, you're walking by and you see a lot of that same incense that you saw at the inn. But instead of it just being in the pots, you see some of them are in that, but you see actual incense sticks. You see what looks like a bundle of the sticks are burning together. And every time you see it go gray, you walk by, you see it turn blue for a second, and then as you continue to walk by, it goes back to being gray. And as you're walking through, you notice that most of the time it is gray for everyone else. Every now and then a person will walk by a specific tent, it'll turn blue again, and it'll go back down to being gray as they continue on. Walking through, you see, after a couple of minutes of walking through this crowd, nobody seems to be really paying mind to you guys at all. Nobody seems to be doing double glances like you're kind of used to, especially with being robots in the middle of the desert. Nobody seems to really be staring. You come to this area that seems to be roughly where it was marked on the map. There is a massive tent. This is a tent that is the size of a house almost. It is again, not just a literal tent, but a lot of tapestries and cloths sewn together to be in the shape of a house. It looks like there was an orange base one at some point, but so many other patterns and stitchings have been put onto it that it looks like a patchwork quilt almost. It has a very comforting feeling. As you smell that incense that you've been walking by, it kind of seems to be really coming from here. The door is just a piece of cloth, and inside you can see somebody moving around.
Excuse us.
From inside, you hear someone go, "Oh, just come on in."
I go in. Are you Auntie Rainey?
Just you walking in, or is everyone walking in?
I would follow with
Yeah,
Clementine
yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
I'll kind of open. Did you say it was a curtain door or like a door?
Basically a curtain door.
Yeah.
It's just like a piece of cloth that's there.
I kind of hold it open for Clementine.
Thank you.
I'll post up outside the tent.
Volley will come in, but will probably stand like right next to the door, so to speak. and
Okay.
Kind of.
So as you walk in, you see that this place is big. It is a very, very large room. And it's not just like a house, it's like a haberdashery. There is a lot of buttons and sewing. You see a lot of that cloth that's being used everywhere. That's for sale here. You notice it's very, very cheap. You see there's cabinets and drawers that are both antiques and seemingly custom made just out of any plywood they have. And on the ground, you see who is the only woman in here, presumably Auntie Rainey. She is, at the moment, bent over on the ground. You just see her butt is just up in the air as she's digging through the cabinets trying to find something.
Does she look like one of those yard work prank things of like, so someone is leaned over? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really painted-
I would love to
Full
yes
art,
and
yeah,
you so
yeah,
hard.
Full art.
She's like kind of on all fours digging through a cabinet.
Do you need help?
And she goes, "No, honey, no, it's okay, it's okay." And after a minute, you see her grab something, and then she stands up and she looks at you. She is a taller, older woman, like a little rounder. She's about 5'11". She's got like frizzy, long brown hair, curled but just frizzed like all over the edges. And she's wearing like a very form-fitting dress at this moment, and it's hard to not
What?
and it's hard for you to not notice her chest that she is pretty proudly displaying as she stands up, and she goes, "Oh, hello, you're all new here."
Yeah. You're Auntie Rainey?
I'm Auntie Rainey. Can I get your names?
I'm Clementine. Mason sent us.
Mason. Oh, Mason out on the inn.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Mason, he's a sweetheart. Your names?
I'm Chip.
Chip. Nice to meet you.
I'm not gonna do the bit. I'm Aster.
What was the bit? Commit to the bit.
I'm Aster.
She goes, "Oh." She goes, "Hi, Aster. Nice to meet you." And you in the back?
Volley is taken back for a second. Volley.
Volley, nice to meet you all. Is it just the four of you with you, or is there another one?
We got Doc outside.
Doc outside. Doc.
Vanson.
Go. Oh, the doctor from Paradise, right? Yeah. And you see all the incense as you were kind of focused on like the room itself. You didn't notice that all of the incense in here, there is a mass amount of it, and even on the left, directly to the left of the door, is the spot where she seems to sell it. There is like 4 of those massive pots just burning incense. You see bundles and bundles. You see individual sticks sold, and those are all blue at the moment as they dyed it back down to gray.
Can you tell us a little bit about these incense sticks?
Oh, the incense?
Yeah.
So, it's my own creation. It's pretty exciting. It's this piece of magic that I've infused in that you kind of attune it to yourself, and the magic and the incense will get a read of you as a person, and kind of will be able to tell if somebody is a friend or foe when they approach. Incense only burns for a little bit. I provide as much as I can to the community. So if it's good, then it's like a blue. If it's like indifferent to somebody that you might not super like a lot, it turns kind of like a greenish color. And then if it's a bad person that you don't want to talk to at all, it's red.
Is it relative to the owner, so that if there's someone who might be an enemy to us, but also has their friend, and it would be blue to them?
It's relative to whoever it is and is burning it actively. That is who it's relative to. So say that I apologize, just using you as an example. I don't know who you are, but imagine that like you and I don't get along well, but you two get along very well. I burn the incense. It would turn blue for you, but red for her. And for you, it would turn blue for both of us. Make sense?
Makes sense. Convenient.
Yes. This is, while we do love our community here, and it is a big part of it, we do have people who have ill intent at times, so it's a good way to kind of be able to properly tell when a person's coming, if you can trust them or not.
So, when it's blue and it's a stranger, that's just they're a good person?
Yeah, like to you, they'd be like a good person, or like they're somebody that you wouldn't mind talking to. It's just kind of it helps you kind of gauge how that person is going to come, and it's more so because if you've noticed, it will change color before you can even like walk into the room at times. So if somebody's outside, and it's like say like a solicitor, it will turn red, and you know you don't gotta answer the door then.
That's really handy.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So what brings you guys here?
Well, we got a lot of stuff going on. One thing we're doing is looking for Jane and Bill, trying to figure out this whole thing with the statue that they likely took.
Give me a sense motive.
Ooh. That is a 26.
With 26, you see her face kind of shifts a bit, and it doesn't seem to be out of like anger. It seems to be more out of like a sadness. She goes, "Oh, I guess there's suspects in the statue thing, aren't they?"
Yeah. Do you know them?
Oh, I know them. I know them very well. They're good kids. I haven't seen them around in a little while though. It's been about a week or so. So
they seem to be, in a lot of trouble. A lot of people think ill of them.
Yeah, I've seen their wanted posters up, and yeah, I've known Bill and Jane since they were kids, so it's hard for me to see them as anything but those kids. But I know deep in their heart, Jane's a little rough around the edges at times, but deep in their heart, they both want kind of what's best for everyone that's around them.
Do you think that there's a secondary motive? Like some sense of good, or outside of whatever they're accused of right now?
I don't know entirely what their motives were. I know they tried to get that statue, but I don't know if they actually did get it or what. But you'd have to kind of ask around their crew, I think, to try to find it.
Who's their crew?
So down around the other side of the camps, there's like a restaurant there that's run by, I've only spoken with him a few times. He's pretty nice. But it's a man that's like, he only breathes water, and he's got like a bowl on his head just full of water, and he just kind of like looks like that. You see his eyes in there. As she's describing.
In the zeitgeist.
Yeah, that's in the zeitgeist. You saw that Bill and Jane stood up on a table and announced that they were going to do something. The crowd cheered, and that was directly in front of his food stand.
Are you familiar with the Baylor?
The Baylor? I mean, I've heard the legends, but I haven't... I wouldn't say I've ever met him or anything. He sounds like a spooky fellow.
Well, I think that maybe Bill had some kind of crossing with the Baylor.
Well,
maybe he's in danger, or...
I'm sure. I hope not. That if that's true, then that's a lot of danger Bill's in, and Jane by extension too. Then.
Well, for what it's worth, our main goal isn't necessarily with them entirely, but Mason said that you might be able to help us find a place to stay.
Oh, you need a place to stay? Yeah, we got, so, and she'll walk over. She goes, by the way, you fella outside, he's more than welcome to come in if he wants. If anything bad's gonna happen, the incense will tell us. But...
Hey, Doc.
Hmm?
Come on.
All right.
Doc, you walk in, you see all of you now see, as before he steps through the doorway rather, the incense turns blue. And then as he walks in, it's already blue, and then it turns back down to green.
Man.
Hello, Mr. Vanson.
She knows of you.
Wow, Doc, what we were just talking about is find you some place to stay around here, okay? And she goes over to a cabinet. You see it's just full of cloth. And there's like a bunch of like pretty thick sticks there as well that are like 6-7 feet tall. And she goes, you guys are more than welcome to use some of the supplies, and you can build yourselves a little house out there. I forgot. You can have some tea if you want. And you turn to the other corner. The left was the incense. To the right, you see a small table with a pitcher of iced tea and just empty glasses. And she goes, it says on there, it just says have some with an exclamation point. She goes, if you guys want some tea, you can have some tea. It's all good.
I'll take some tea.
I would love tea.
Is it black tea or green tea?
Sweet tea.
Perfect.
As you go to pour, you stop pouring the pitcher and you see the pitcher is just as full as it was when you started pouring it.
Fancy.
You a purveyor of magic, ma'am?
Oh, I dabble in magic every now and then, but I do more sewing and stitching than anything else. I find people now in our community often need fabrics, whether it be housing fabrics or clothing fabrics. Which reminds me, you all have a lot of holes in your clothes. Would you like me, free of charge, as a welcome to the community? I can patch them up a bit for you if you want.
I certainly
Thank
appreciate
you,
that.
yeah. Question. So, you dabble in magic. Have you ever seen somebody who had things like this? And I reach up to point to the moats.
And she goes, Yes and no. So, not like you, which is interesting. But I knew this guy a couple of years ago, and you see she kind of like blushes a little bit, and she goes, it's been a couple of years since I saw him, but his name was Declan. He's a kind of a funny fellow. He's got like a long mustache on him. White hair. Yep. He's normally got like a big hat. Yep. There's like a poncho usually, but
I might have heard of this fella.
he doesn't normally have what you've got up there. He's got like an ability to. That looks like a sun in a black hole. He can almost summon a galaxy and then use that as a weapon at times. So maybe he knows a thing or two about that.
He said he knows my mom.
Oh, well, excellent. Then you might know Declan then.
Do you know where we can find him?
Does your mom know where you find him?
I don't know my mom.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry, honey. And she goes, hang on. She goes, let me make it up. And she walks behind you and starts like patching up like a hole that's on your back. And she goes, I'm so sorry. And she's like patting you. And she goes, look, I don't know where Declan is. He's a bit of a dog, and I haven't seen him around in a little while. So if you do see him, let him know, because I just like to talk to him a little bit. Nothing bad. But he tends to hang out more in the city itself, as they've got the finer liquors, he says.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actually, on the note of patching up our clothes, do you think we should get Chip a different set of clothes?
Chip?
A different set of clothes.
Chip?
Yeah.
Like a bow tie?
Well, I was saying,
I would love a bow tie.
You would
not
look
like
great
this
in a bow
or
tie.
something, but you know,
rock a bow tie.
something that might make him a little less recognizable.
Well, that toilet paper suit's doing a lot for you.
Thank you.
But still look like
But maybe
normal
a little
clothes.
less
I'm
conspicuous.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's still okay. I can still compliment you. Can I not? I don't have to if you don't want me to.
Okay.
That's not an answer.
He does that.
You know, just something that maybe people won't recognize that he's made of metal, because that tends to, draw a lot of attention.
I mean, I've got, and she pulls out like a cloak. She's like, I've got just like a cloak you could wear. It helps also with the desert sun. I don't know how much that helps you with your metal skin and whatnot.
Chip will kind of take it and try it on for size a little bit. And then kind of droop it over his little lens head. And you'll just kind of see.
You have a cloak, right? The one, you have the same one as Aster, don't you?
Oh, yeah. The
You
cloak
do.
Of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Communalism.
yeah.
Now I have two.
You should have thought
cloaks.
about that
Two
when we were trying to come up with.
Double hood.
You just see like one giant lens peering out in the shadow underneath the heavy cloak.
Ooh, it's a little spooky.
I think he is pulling it off.
Boo.
Ah! You scared me.
Yeah.
I know.
As you say that, you see the incense in the room quickly turns a deep shade of red.
Too scary.
As you do that, it still stays red. And as that happens, Aunt Randy is going to look around and go, "Oh, who's coming now? I'm sorry, folks. Can you just have to help yourself to some tea, and I'll handle whoever's coming in.
How many things are around us? Can I duck behind something?
There's like a couple of shelves around, and you're more than welcome to duck under if you would try to like.
Ducking behind a shelf.
Okay.
Are you sure everything's okay?
Look, just because it turns red doesn't mean that it's actual danger. It just means it could just be. Could be someone with the law looking for someone else. It could be anything. You never know.
Door-to-door salesman.
That's what red means.
Red means generally bad. Dislike.
Doc will throw an arm around Aster and just face away from the door.
As Chip, what are you doing?
I'll put my cloak back on, and then I'll watch them turn around, and then I'll just quickly turn around too. I'll just put I'll be facing the corner.
I'll duck
Blair
down.
witching in the corner.
Pretend to be a plant.
Put
Alright.
my cloak hood up and.
They're never gonna see me come.
Well, then everyone give me a stealth check.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
They'll never see me coming.
Okay,
Oh
great.
no. Oh no. Well, it's not terrible. Synthetic 20.
It's a new day, so I'm gonna robo-communalism since Doc is literally 5 feet next to me.
It's a new day.
You've also got a robe of communalism if you want to use yours.
Oh yes.
Hey, natural 20.
Oh good. One
Like a blade
higher.
in the night.
I'm just a little plant.
What did everyone get?
Synthetic 20.
I got a 19 on the die for 45.
Okay.
An aluminum 30.
Okay.
13.
As you're all hiding and Chip is Blair witching in the corner. Which of you are looking? You guys turned around, so you cannot see who's coming into the door. Chip is same thing. Cannot see who's coming in. Are you two looking at the
I'm
door?
here.
Stuck behind stuff with just like a little slit between like some fabric and
I'm
stuff.
peering under my lily pad brim.
Okay, you're peering under. You got, what'd you say? Synthetic 20?
Synthetic 20.
All right. Who you see walks in is a woman that looks very put together. She's got like a blue jacket on and tassels on her shoulders that seem almost militaristic, that symbolize like her rank currently. She's got a hat that she's taken off as she enters into the building. She's very sharp facial features, like a very sharp nose, very sharp jawline. And she's got long white jagged hair that she has tied up into a very tight bun. But you can still see the the corners of her hair in the part that's tied up. As she walks in, she sees Aunt Rainey. She goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Aunt Rainey. I did not. It is a pleasure to meet you. I was just looking for a few others." And Aunt Rainey goes, "Well, who were you looking for? Because if you're looking to cause trouble, I don't want any trouble in my house here." And she looks around and she sees Chip. And she'll look down at his feet that are not covered, that are just very clearly just silver robot
I
feet.
hate shoes.
And she goes, "I believe that they are your guests in here." And she'll walk up to you, Chip, and go, "Excuse me." And she'll go, Are you Chip?
How did you know that?
You tend to stick out. And she'll look over at the plant in the corner and go, "And normally there's not much plant life on the desert moon, so I can assume that is Rowan over there."
Clementine, I prefer.
Is the rest of you here?
No.
You specifically give a bluff check.
Okay. That's the highest roll I've had all day.
It's a
Go on.
4.
A total of a 21.
She knows you're lying.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Interesting.
She goes, "I would just like to speak to you all at once. I do not come with ill intent or violent actions." And she looks at Auntie and she goes, "We can step outside if you would like." And she goes, I would appreciate it just because this is my livelihood in here." And she looks over at you, Clem, and she goes, "If you could please just step outside, all of you, and
I understand.
I'll be here when you're done."
With my nat 20, can I not be in the room anymore? Like I'm fully stealthed out.
Snuck out.
So anyway,
You know what? Because it's funny, I'll give it to you.
Yay!
I'll let you have that.
what?
Yeah, she sees a 4-armed man just holding them up like there's someone there, and there's the smoke cloud shaped like Aster.
Do you think blue is my color? Or...
And so Auntie will go, if you all can please step outside and speak with a nice woman, then...
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Doc.
I'll wait until they've stepped out, and then I'll leave my spot.
You do the Batman thing of they step outside, and you're already outside.
Here.
And she looks at you, and she goes, okay, so there's normally a fifth one with you, correct? The sun thing floating around his head? Give me a bluff.
No.
Prove it.
What do you mean, no?
Cite your source. Cite your source.
Chip carries Space Uno reverse cards.
This is like the highest that I even can roll on a bluff. Nearly, that's a 19 on the die, 26.
26. With a 26, she'll go, no as in he's not here, or no as in there's nobody traveling?
No.
She looks at you, Doc. Is there normally a man with the sun floating around his head that's traveling with you?
Normally.
Okay. Is he here now?
I
don't know.
do not know.
Genuinely.
Well, you said no flat out to give another bluff.
Ollie's just going to sarcastically say, look around us.
That's right!
They got better every time.
She goes, all right, fair. Well, if you see him, then please pass on the message as well. My name is Eigel. I am the head peacemaker of this town. And if in your travels, did you meet a man whose head was on fire and tended to act very brash?
Yeah, I mean, he threatened some people that, meant a lot to us.
Okay, so you did meet him.
Yeah.
Okay, that man was my son. And I believe you 4 killed him, correct?
Did we?
No.
Give a bluff check.
Oh, we had to protect people,
Over the table question, which one was it that ran away? Because didn't one
It was
get
him.
away?
It was
yeah,
him.
but then he
fought us
attacked later
twice.
and
3
exploded.
times.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he came back as a
Listen.
revenant of hate.
Oh, yeah, right,
To be
right.
fair, he blew himself up.
Yes, fighting you.
25.
We were protecting people.
25 and you said no? She's not going to believe that. She goes, okay.
So we were protecting people. He was threatening somebody that we care about.
My son was not smart, and I recognize that. And my son fell into crowds that I did not appreciate or encourage. And if you did kill him, which all accounts that I have said you did,
His death was by his own hand. He exploded.
we can consider all of the technicalities in the world that we would like, but either way, he was in a combat directly with you and died at the end of it.
I tried to convince him not to do it.
That is what happened, yes, ma'am.
I did try to convince him not to do it.
I don't doubt that. But, that said, he is still my son. That was my only son I had in this entire world, and the last semblance I had of his father. So, I am just here, formally, to say that I have this point of conflict with all of you, but I am loyal to this city, I am loyal to keeping the peace, and I'm just here to say, please stay on your best behavior. Because if anything happens in the slightest, me and my men will be there.
I hear you. Message received.
Excellent. And she kind of pats herself off and goes, welcome to New Keidas. I hope you enjoy your stay. May it be temporary. And she walks off.
As she turns to go, she runs right into me. All 6+ foot, 200 odd pounds of Aster.
She herself is 6 foot, so she is eye to eye with you. She goes, there you are.
Miss?
Miss, sir, did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Excellent. Then I believe we won't have any problems. And she confidently walks around you and walks down, and you see, as she's walking down these aisles, all of the incense is turning red.
After she's out of earshot, I'm like,
Hope it's temporary.
Got her.
It's odd that she appears to be the enemy of pretty much everybody around here.
I lied.
He's
We
making
did
indeed.
kill her son.
Wait, as she's walking away,
Yes?
Shoot her.
I kill her.
does anybody's incense turn blue?
Great question. Give me a reception check.
We go mug.
That's a 19 on the die. That's gonna be another. I think that's
Million.
Another 1 billion.
44.
Another 1 billion perception,
Yeah,
please.
44.
No, they all turn red. You don't see any of them actually
No
turning
spies.
blue. Great thought. With that, you hear Aunt Fanny kind of open the curtain back up a little bit. Aunt Rainy.
Aunt Fanny!
She opens the
Is
door.
that the robot's character?
I keep trying to be like, don't say that, because that's not who that is.
Or instead of having a big butt, this one has a big chest.
Got both.
Yeah, that's true.
She's got both.
She's a brick house.
BOF. She got both.
And you know what? I'll talk about who the inspiration is on our short rest.
I had
Is it
a,
me?
a clue.
Yes.
What'd you say?
We're gonna move on
Sully
rapidly.
guessed it and I completely missed what she said.
Don't worry about it.
Aunt Rainy opens the curtain and goes, if you guys want to come back in to get your tent supplies, you're more than welcome.
Sorry about that. We didn't mean to cause trouble for you.
No, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Trouble happens all the time. We're kind of prone to that.
Hey, do you sell shoes that might fit this one?
I can try to make them. I've never made a shoe before.
know,
There's some cobblers, I think, in this town.
Maybe that's a bit
Chip
slippery.
just kind of shakes his. I don't like shoes.
Chip's
We
gotta let
could
the dogs
paint
out.
your legs to look like boots.
Maybe just socks.
Listen, if he doesn't want shoes, how else are we gonna make him not look like he's made of metal?
Kind of holds up his foot and sort of circles it around. He's just like, "What's not to like?"
Listen, we like it. It's just it's conspicuous.
I
darling.
like to feel
This-
the sand
Maybe a
under
robe
my
extension.
toes.
This little interaction has pretty much told me that disguises may be for naught.
That's fair.
She knew exactly where to find us, and
Good.
she knew of our actions.
She's
how'd
been
she
very
know?
she's been very vigilant since she's kind of risen to power in the last year or so. There's lots of. Did you run into any guys that seem to wear like a uniform and have some
yeah.
numbers on them?
Them!
Yeah, we did meet them guys who specifically
Okay.
said they
Well,
worked for...
I mean, look, I'm not saying that like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that a lot of those people also tend to be all right. They're not trying to start anything. They do have reports that they have to make at the end of each day. So if anything of note comes out, I'm sure they probably had to write. Hey, several people who based on this interaction, I'm going to make an assumption that a lot of you have bounties. Correct?
We were framed.
Okay. All right. Hey, I don't ask what the bounties are. If the incense says you're good, then the incense says you're good. Okay. What I assume is they saw somebody that had bounties and just had to put on the report that somebody with a bounty was near town.
Okay, that makes sense.
And she's a very good detective, so she probably was able to put together that you went and saw Mason and then he told you to come here. So, she gives you all the material to build tents again. She goes, "You're welcome to build a tent wherever you find it. If you have, how was your mode of transportation to get here?"
An RV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stands for a recreational vehicle.
It's a big, like car.
Yes. Yeah.
House on wheels.
I'm just amazed. How did you get it to work?
Well, somebody that we know was working on it for a while.
Who were you working on it with?
I mean, you know people in Paradise, right?
I know some people in Paradise.
Yeah, I mean, Henry.
And she blushes again. She goes, "Henry? I haven't seen Henry in many, many years."
He's very good with his hands.
She takes a sip and
How
she
do
goes,
you know
"Oh."
that?
Doc is
this
sweating
RV.
profusely.
Well, ma'am, if there's anything we can help with, just let us know.
Yeah, actually there is. And she gives She gives you a full to-do list, and she goes, "This is instead of payment. I please just ask that you do a couple of these things for me,
Of course.
and then just if you can just stay out of trouble, you're more than welcome."
Easy.
Yeah.
With that, we're gonna end this episode.
So tell me about Henry.
That's the post
Aster,
show.
I feel the need to warn you. Your heart rate is skyrocketing. You may be in a medical emergency.
Thank you guys so much for joining us this week of Secrets Between the Stars. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. If you like the show and want to support us, follow us at UGT Show on all social media platforms. If you also like the show and want to support us, if you got some extra funds, $5 a month gets you access to our post show on Patreon, where we just talk about the episode that we just did. We're gonna talk. It's crazy.
You know, the crazy thing is, unlike the previous show, we'll be back next week.
We will be back next week.
We will be so back.
We will be so back. We're here just as the warning at the end. We're here for a couple of weeks, and then we take a break for holiday, and then we're back for a couple of weeks, and then we take another break for the holiday. This happens every October to December. So just make sure you're watching our social medias to know what shows are going on when and when we're not having shows and all. Sunday is Strange Aeons is our Pathfinder 2nd Edition horror campaign run by AJ. It's a second edition conversion of the first edition actual play. Sully is on it. Marcus is on it. I'm on it. This week, I learned the other day. I'm on it this week. So Tuesdays is our chat about show where we just kind of talk about whatever and do whatever. And then Wednesdays is Secrets. So with that, thank you guys so much for joining. We will be back next week for sure with an episode of Secrets. Have a good night.